feeding your
Hey, Mid-Carter. Yiking. Supinmeister from the SIP. Harp Destroyer. Concrete Man. How you guys all doing? Wilpus, what's good? I feel like I was just talking to you as well. Congratulations. But also, I'm sure it is some nerves as well. Big things. Hey, Kid Kelly, Bill's Mafia. Scheiserick? Scheiserick? I probably butchered that, sorry. Gil, Smoke, Idol, Jobber, Wicked, Mr. Power, Carlito, Mayo, Oklahoma Thunder, I do acknowledge you, Convicted, One Wing, if the blizzard hits, ooh, hopefully not. Hey, Philly Dog, how are you? This should be the last social message I need to send out. Should be good there. Hey, Bomber, how are you? Miki, what's up? Rules, how are you, bud? So we have plenty of stuff to go over today, I think. Plenty of stuff to go over today. Just getting some of the last minute stuff. Hey, Professor, how are you? North Dakota. Ah, Rexcellence of Rexecution. Hey, Blackamer, how are you? Am I smelling what the Rock is cooking? I think I probably am. Tommy Cass, how are you, buddy? Nice, how are you? Hopefully everybody is having a great day. There is lots and lots, busier than a normal Monday, right? That's pretty cool. We're gonna do some different stuff, I think. A few different things, something I kind of want to start doing. We're gonna have some giveaways today, and some other stuff too. All right. Go through that. Yeah, that'll work. Do that. We're gonna start off, I think. Let me finish getting everything, all my tabs open, since I have a lot I'm juggling today. I enjoyed my weekend, Yojo. Yes and no, Destroyer. Yes and no. More like a mini thing. I do have an official thing to show, but not like a full-on blog. But it's not nothing either. So, you know. Yeah, I lived in Minnesota for 27 years. I need no snow. I'm right there with you, Dave. McLovin, how are you and Sharn, bud? Near, how are you? So, Eddie, to your comment, people have been saying something along those lines since I started, so no, not really. Lef, how are you? Cope, how are you? San, Betty Fokker, Adkins Steele, Lux, David, dude, the pay-per-view is amazing, or premium live event, as it were. I really liked Elimination Chamber. Really liked Elimination Chamber. I thought it was fantastic. Oh, Oh, congratulations, Kid Kelly. Very cool. Very, very cool. Congratulations to them all. All right, so right off the bat, you guys know what I like to do to build habits of getting people here early. I'm going to refresh the stream, and we're going to do a couple giveaways right off the bat. The fantastic Furpinator has, again, distributed giveaways to do, so I'm going to grab some names, do a giveaway real quick. Not many people showing up in the chat yet. It takes it a little while. So, you know, that's just the way it works. Nothing you can do other than be here and hope it shows up. So, there's that. Well, it takes a while for the names to fill up One Wing, so it doesn't happen immediately in the chat. But, oops, let me grab these here. So, Top Food, how are you? I'm going to fall behind for just a second here. Let me get slow mode turned off for you guys too. Again, keep in mind with this stuff, when I'm doing it, I prefer to not have to turn slow mode on. So don't spam and be stupid and ruin it for everyone. With the giveaways, if you could keep chat clear while we're doing that, it will help speed things along. If you have your Twitch DMs turned on to stranger danger, so I can DM you, meaning people can message you that aren't your friends. That's what that is. So I like to call it stranger danger. And then we can get through the giveaways and get to all the other stuff, because I have other stuff to do that, you know, some people just come for the giveaways, some people come for some of the other stuff. Some people like to support myself and the Champions channel, as it were. Everybody's got their reasons, but whatever reason you're here, let's have a good time today and hopefully keep the nonsense to a minimum. So I got 80 names to start off, so pretty good chance to win a prize here. All of these are code keys redeemed on the portal. If you don't know how, feel free to ask. All right, we do the truffle shuffle, and I pick a random name. Random winner number 1, AK6. Right on, AK6. I know AK. I'm not unhappy about that. AK6, can you whisper in the chats? Congratulations, bud. Yo, AK. All right, I am going to DM you, and if you would respond, please. Hey, bud. You don't do anything to enter, so don't start the giveaway spam. I will send you your code, buddy. This should be, I think it's the $20 pack. I want to say it's like 7 pulls or something like that. I got 10 of these, I think, to give away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10 of these. This is for the February Fiesta Silver Loot Pack, and I have one grand prize. Big one. That'll be the last one of the stream at the very end of the stream. These ones I'll kind of do as I feel like it. There's your code, bud. Good luck. Okay, and then we're going to do 2 right off the gate like I like to do. So I'm just going to go right back there, and we're going to click it again. And this will be winner number 2. 2 of 11. And let's truffle shuffle again. Do the truffle shuffle. Okay, we're going to randomize this, and the winner is a Big Bear 609. Do we have a Big Bear 609 in the house? Big Bear 609, are you here? You don't do anything to join, you just be in chat. Yes, Evolution, if I get elected to president, you can be the Secretary of Defense. Big Bear 609. At 22, Regit, how are you? Mad Hatter, how are you? Child Play, what up? You can't because we haven't reached the milestones yet. B-Rock, how is B-Rock, my man? No Big Bear? No Big Bear. Is he taggable? At Big. Nope. All right. They were here and gone. That's kind of crazy. All right. Let's do it again. Going right back to it. We're not wasting any time. These are fast. These are fast. If I miss you, oh wells. You got to be here fast. Here we go. The second winner is... Oh, can't have duplicates. What are the odds of that? Sorry, AK6. Crazy. Hashtag... Hash Brown's rigged. Here we go. What are the odds of that? 80 people. John Joe Canellis 20. John Joe. Do we have a John Joe? Shenanigans. hash brown rigged. Hey, Ivy Girl, how are you? Is there a John Joe in the house? What are the odds of this right from the beginning? You don't do anything to join, you just chill in the chat. There he is. Hey, John Joe, I see you. Congratulations. Gonna whisper you. Gotta click your name, slide into your DMs. Please respond to this DM. Sup, man. You'll see it in your Twitch chat. Hey, SMG, I'm doing well. How are you? Nope, it takes a while to update. It's not weird at all, Evo. It grabs when I open it, and it takes a while for you to show up in the chat. So you won't always see your name right away. It takes a while to update. This is the 2 I do early right away for the people that get here right away. So John Joe, there you go. Okay, perfect. Let me get you your code, and we will move right on. Anything more complicated than this, and I probably wouldn't do it, to be honest, because it takes a while to get through it even doing this way. There you go, bud. There's your code. Good luck. Enjoy. Redeem on the portal. If you don't know how, just ask me. Oklahoma Thunder, one day. One day, man. Hey, Demond? Demond, how are you? Everyone's eligible if they don't ask about it. Nice, Sensei. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right, guys. So there's a lot to get through. So I'm gonna start with what am I? No, you're fine, bud. Don't worry about it. Don't mind me. Let's start with. We're gonna do a real quick look. We'll go in depth into the faction boss stuff later. But real quick, faction boss is up. Get your scout mission in. Looks like Jimmy today, Jay tomorrow, Roman, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. I'm very interested to see who the weekend card is going to be. Poster, don't find me for poster's going to be. Oh, too bad, Evo. Too bad, so sad. Too bad, so sad. Solo or Sammy? Powerhouse Dom, Cody Rhodes. Bring on Rocker Sean. Yeah, Rocker's going to be great, right? Rocker's going to be amazing. For sure. Okay, have a good night. All right. So we're going to talk about Faction Boss. Bloodline Sammy, probably Solo. Those are both great guesses to me. I think either's possible, right? For sure. So we're going to talk about that. King Woods is amazing. Banger Bros Sheamus. It's got to be Dom. We can look at the Blitz and all of that stuff. Yeah, and seeing new people is fun, right? In the game. Let's go with that. I think Bobby Lashley should be really good, actually. As well. Snake, yeah. Another thing I want to do is here. What we're going to do, and this is a little different. I think I might start doing something along these lines on Mondays. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but let's go over here to the, this is the forum. After every contest, there is feedback posted in the forum where you can go and comment on the event. Let me move my chat over so I can see it while I'm on this page. So, full disclosure, like, a lot of people think content creators have a big say in what happens. Like, we can be like, hey, the community says this, this, or this, right? And that's fine, but it doesn't actually, like, really count for anything, if that makes sense. Like, so the best way for you guys' voice to be heard on stuff you like, stuff you don't like, is the forum. Now, going there and just being like, this event sucks, it's the worst ever, isn't really helpful, right? So what you want to do is say what you don't like, what you do like, and what could be done to make it better, right? So offer a solution and try and be realistic. You know what I'm saying? It's a very useful tool for you guys, and it can get you involved in the game, in the process, and all of that. Constructive feedback to me is the key, for sure. And there's also a giveaway every week as well. I believe it's almost always, like, this one is the 4-star gold giveaway. They pick one lucky winner. You get a chance to win Rhea Ripley the Judgment Day at 4-star gold. And the weekly feedback is usually, I believe, a 4-star gold giveaway of the weekend card. So, like in this case, Um, you can see, you can see there's like not a ton of comments necessarily. And I'm going to kind of go through here and quickly glance and kind of pick some that I like. Because really, you guys may or may not know this about me. I'm fairly quite a bit passionate about the game, right? And it gives directions on how to post your feedback right here. And the game is important to me for different reasons, maybe than some people. But I actually really like this game. It's given a lot to me as far as a platform to create content and do things I never thought I would do. So for that reason alone, I like the game to want it to be successful, get better, improve. So like these kind of feedback, fun tour to play, good tour, good, thank you. That's not like constructive feedback. Why can you never win the tour superstar? These aren't like constructive feedbacks, and I'm not trying to call anyone out, right? Just as an example, like that doesn't actually help. Those are people just posting like probably to get entered in the giveaway. This is a longer one. Let's see what this is. Honestly, this might be the most I've been overall frustrated and just dejected about this game for an extended period of time. It's made me do a lot of thinking. None of it is really in favor of the game. Just an extended wave of negative emotions through feud in the tours. So he doesn't like the Rhea tour, requiring a 6-star bronze character. Is pushing it, but now a very specific set, none of which are suitable for 6-star bronze. Okay, okay. I'm looking for some possible solutions. Now the tour's out, too many tours. Okay, he doesn't want more tours. Say nothing. Okay, so this is like, is he's talking all about what he doesn't like, but I'm not really seeing a solution or a positive thing. So not really a fan of that one. What do we got here? Lead the shard deals up for a few hours after feud. Okay. 300 shards from Liv, and I would have gladly bought the shard deal. Since he's already a great character and useful in the 6-star meta. So that's some good feedback. I mean, like, he wanted the thing to be up longer so he could buy him after the fact. 6-star been a thing now. This was just this weekend, I think, was the first time. I don't understand Spanish, so I can't help there. Let's see what this one is. Thanks for this event. It was fun to have a 20-hour women's feud. Anything that switches up the constraints and gets us to use our roster differently is always exciting to me, as long as the restrictions don't prevent people. Okay, I like this feedback. The feud was a good challenge and tested our commitment to the grind. Okay. Revamped war score milestones. I personally also thought these were good. Great TP. I do like that. It gets me to want to play. Big kudos for that, he says. Huge token rewards in the final milestone, which were even better than the Hall of Fame tokens. Yes, agree with him on that. So there he's giving his positives. Here's his 2 drawbacks. Didn't find event milestones for the faction very rewarding. But 50 shards of someone who takes 2,000 shards to recruit isn't an exciting reward for me, especially when I had 0 or 100 of those shards to start with. Okay, so that's fair. Also, for the second ever tours to be a bit too restrictive. I think that was common theme, is a lot of people needing the 6-star on hell mode was kind of rough. And he says thanks for a great event, and he's looking forward to the President Rock event. So again, good with bad, but I'm still waiting like for someone to be like, okay, where's the like some solutions or things they could do. So this is just kind of complaining with no real solution. Okay. Feud rewards, okay. Yeah, no. Weekend 6. Constructive feedback. Let's see. Good things. Feud weekend. Generally, it's hard to not have a good feud weekend, even though my female roster is quite weak. The matching algorithm worked well, and I was never really out of my depth. Okay, that's good. Tiebreaker and Superstar contest was better, 12K instead of 5K. I think everyone would agree the Superstar contest was a lot better. I think that was a big improvement. Rewards were generally good throughout if we could get them. Okay, better if. Okay, let's see what he's got for the better if. So, whole weekend seems set up for most of us to fail. In addition to the ongoing issues, we need to talk about the tours. Okay. Like having a lot of tours, but not when I can't do half of them. Finn Balor for hell and only Finn. Yeah, that one was rough, myself included. I didn't do all of them because it wouldn't get me a milestone. So I personally tapped out on two of those Valor nodes just because it wasn't didn't make a difference for me time wise, right? Loot pulls. I mean, loot pulls are loot pulls. So again, better if, but not really offering solutions. Let's see what I know, Kitsu. Overall, the event was okay for me. I like the tours, yet was disappointed how. So I think the theme of the tours was pretty cool, like having a Judgment Day theme and stuff. I'm a fan of that, but you're noticing the restrictive as being kind of a theme. Feuding was fun. Soul milestones were alright. Faction milestones kind of meh. Matching all the algorithm works really well. Kind of hate that if you can't feud for 24 hours, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I'm by far not a free-to-play person, but it is so disheartening to see less and less that free-to-play can accomplish even by grinding. And I mean, using a script, okay. Voltron method when it comes to the upcoming Blitz, yeah. Okay. I think that's fairly consistent comments there. Here we go. I'm really looking for somebody to give some solutions for me. Um, this is good. Positives, negatives. Again, a lot more of the same. Yeah, that's not really So, like, really, if you just want to give feedback of what you like and what you don't like, that's fine. But if you have stuff you think would make it better, you should really you're fine, Kitsu. You should really try and come up with some good solutions, right? I think that's pretty key. And maybe we can talk about some solutions while we're in here. So instead of just what you liked or didn't like, guys, in the chat, while I'm going through this, because Scopely has been watching these on Mondays. Especially when we're talking about contests, what you like, what you didn't like, etc. Don't tell me what you didn't like. Don't tell me what you liked, but tell me what you would do. Yes, I will happily share the link. I'll do it a couple times. I'll share it and I'll pin it at the top. What would you do to make it better? Like, if you didn't like it, what would you do to make it better? What realistically would be good fixes? So I'm gonna have that pinned at the top. I'll leave it up for the whole stream. You guys should be able to see it pinned at the top now. So this is for the mommy contest. Keep that in mind. But what would be make the contest better? Like what would you do? Really? AK6? Congrats, buddy. Captain Lou, that's awesome. Way to go. Um Yeah, the tours. I knew because the tours weren't fun for me. With the Balor ones were pretty rough, so I knew that was going to be pretty consistent. Um, okay, Evo, perfect. Uh, let's see. Listening to you talk, kind of thinking of a solution. Leaderboards for all events are tied to a special prize wall that you can accumulate through the month, similar to shirts, but have shards of the new releases or previous MLC releases. That's cool. Eagles down thinks make faction feud 30 hours. I always want more feud time, as work always hits me before and after, but that's selfish. We had way more tours and you love that. Okay, TJ, right on. Work is tough. I used to always work on Saturdays, and that made it a lot rougher. Um, uh, Kermit, the period got you because it thought it was a link. But I'll read it because I can see it. I thought the event was great. However, some of the superstars required were a bit pushing it. Maybe include less restrictive superstars needed, class limitations instead of superstar ones. At least when there are superstars, not a lot of people have leveled up. Okay. Right. Yeah, yeah. I think that's the feedback. Tours were too restrictive. Pat agreed. Tours were too restrictive for a lot of people, so this is what you could do. Just make it less restrictive, right? For sure. Right. Some of them are intuitive, obviously. If the community thinks it's too restrictive on the tour, sure. Yeah, sensei. Or like really good 6-star training abilities, maybe, that sort of thing. Um, okay, Sib, yeah. So, I mean, I've said often what I would like to see, um, personally, is I would always like to see like more of a grind event attached to the overall event that was separate, right? Because so a lot of the, like meaning like, so you have the, let's say, the big event for the big prize, the top 20 get like, or top 50 or whatever, get the poster. But maybe you have a lesser event that's grind that doesn't affect the main event, with maybe some older rewards, right? Or some older shards of some older characters that are good still, but maybe that people didn't get the first time around. Maybe once in a while you throw up a big grind type thing for a plate that isn't necessarily super paywalled, but that a lot of people would like to have a chance to grind for. Just for example, maybe like a head games or a cheap shot or a two words for you, just as an example, right? Like, it doesn't have to be the most amazingest. Like, it doesn't need to be, whatchamacallit, or like all heart plate has been out for a really long time. So, maybe throw that in a grindy type milestone that people have a chance to grind for. Stuff like that. Useful coaches or trainers that maybe are a little bit more on the rare side that you could get some shards for. Like that would be a decent solution as far as like free to play, like you're talking about. And I think would probably help. I like Evo's idea, um, of a monthly prize wall. I've always been a fan of being able to customize my rewards. So like if I did well in all the events, and I could choose my currency and maybe go like for one particular superstar that I didn't hit on, or that kind of thing, that would be pretty cool. So I can get behind stuff like that. This is what I mean by like kind of some good ideas, like to freshen it up. Not necessarily that'll get done or accepted, necessarily, but it gets those ideas out there, gets them in their minds, and maybe they think of something that works for them that works off of those ideas, if that makes sense. So, um, let's see, we got give us a way to get the characters at the event without having to spend. So realistically, I think it's important to understand with feedback. Free, we get the free card each month. We also have the chase, which, I mean, might be free, it might not. You could debate that, right? Depending on what you have on your roster, what faction you're in. It's free for me, doesn't mean it's free for you. Um, but realistically understand that the game is a business, and if they don't make money, they're not a game. So I typically don't have a problem with the poster being paywalled, right? The ones that are, personally, because they need to make their money. I just know I'm not going to get a bunch of them. That's the way it is, and that's okay. I don't need everyone. Now, that being said, it's good to have stuff that keeps me invested that isn't or doesn't require money. And I think those are good things to focus on. If you just want to say, like, I can't get the cards, so the event sucks, well, you're probably never going to get a lot of positive events for you, right? Because they can't just give the cards away every time. And they do give a lot of the awesome free superstars away. We're talking like Cena, Zombie Dom, Corbin. Those are Ridge is going to be really good. Otis was really good. So yeah, a lot of times you could argue a lot of these weekend ones haven't been as good as some of the free ones, to be honest. So there's that, right? So keep that in mind. Like saying give us the poster for free is not really realistic feedback, but like the one of where somebody said leave the shards up after the weekend event, that's a really good one, for sure, because that's an option for that. So really a lot of these, let's see what this one is. Throw parts. One, tours are fine. They ask for accessible characters, although I need to put bags in order to have a chance of getting re out of there. I'm not sure I understand that. Milestones are fine, although it would be nice to be able to reach the bonus for free by making an effort. Not for everyone, but for some also. put Emerald tokens. He's shortage of Emerald tokens. War score. Golden Hall of Fame tokens. Actually, this is a question I think a lot of people have. Any idea where we're going to get the new Hall of Fame tokens from? If we could get some kind of official info on that, I think it would be good. Brawl was good. Good event. Yeah. So, character part, you really ought to give more points. I think it was 12,000, so I think your numbers are wrong, not 1,200. I think it was 12,000. Enough points for the faction feud. Well, you had to do some talent up for the faction, but it wasn't too hard. If you leveled up a raw, was it Showboat? It didn't take very much. No, raw acrobat, so. Well, Greg Cherry Brand, you don't need to stay around, but I was looking at this forum thing. Yeah, gonna kind of check the forums out on Mondays because personally, as a content creator, I would like to impact positive change on the game. And this is you guys' best place to do that. I get that a lot of you don't want to put effort or energy into making the game a better place. And it's easier to complain and just do that. But this is where you can actually put your feedback, get it heard, and offer good solutions. So yeah, to answer your question, for right now, I am just reading the forum. There's a few posts, not too many. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So you do not need to stay if you don't enjoy it, though. All right. What about generic shards that can be used to recruit? So, I mean, Citizen, that's an interesting idea. Maybe if they limited it to a certain pool of older stuff, I could see it happening, right? Like the newer stuff probably wouldn't happen, but maybe some older stuff for sure. That would be cool. Hey, Piper, how are you, bud? Fan vote for the shards in the War Score event. That's not a bad idea, One Wing. A lot of times, the shards follow the previous month, right? Like Showdown is the previous month, and then Flash Feud, I think we sometimes get the previous month. So I wouldn't be surprised the last weekend if we get Hall of Fame Showboat HBK in there, right? They'd vote for Sako, yeah. Straps is like 4 clicks, man. That seems excessive that we need one of those to level it up, personally. But that's just me. All right. So, I mean, I feel like we could get a lot better feedback on the forum going overall and maybe get some better events. So just a personal thought. But feel free to keep, as you think of it, posting in the chat. Even if I don't read it, it is being looked at, solutions for that. I'm going to do 2 more giveaways real quick. So we'll have 4 done. And then I have some more questions for you guys because I'm actually really interested in player feedback, to be honest. And whether I see it all or not, I am very interested in you guys' feedback, right? Because better situation overall for a good game as we do those things. So. You just wish you could earn memberships like VIP and DX in game somehow without money, or maybe at least like you complete X amount of tasks, receive VIP or DX pass for like 2 days free. That's kind of a neat idea. That's kind of a neat idea. I don't know what it would look like, but that's a neat idea. Yes. Piper. Okay. Well, this is where I was gonna go. Let me do the giveaway, Piper. And since you asked about Showdown, we're going to talk about that in a minute, Piper, so don't go anywhere. Let me do 2 more giveaways. And we will absolutely talk about that. That was on my agenda for today. So let's do that. Let me get some names from chat here. Okay. And we'll go do that. The Showdown coins are certainly a hot topic. Evo. Give me a second, because full disclosure, haven't really even looked at the prize wall because I have gotten 0 of the Judgment Day cards myself. Posters. So give me a second to remind me when I forget about it. We'll get to that after the Showdown thing. And I know I'll forget about it. So if you have to like slide into my DMs, Evo, feel free. Um, we will certainly worth talking about. All right. Posting the names. Truffle Shuffle time. Here we go. Winter number 1 will be... Actually, this is winter number 3. Mike Teal 74. Mike Teal 74. Are you be here, sir? Mike Teal 74. Paging Mike Teal 74. All right. We'll definitely talk about the Showdown coins. For sure, guys. I'm going to DM you, Mike. Please respond to the DM. I will send you a code. All right, Mike. You guys are on the ball with the giveaways so far. That's making it way faster. Thank you so much. It makes it less difficult for me too, and it makes me much more want to do giveaways. So good job. Keep it up. Really appreciate that you guys have kept the trolling to a bare minimum. That also makes it easy while I'm trying to go through all this. There's your code, Mike. Good luck. May the force be with you. Alrighty. Let's grab another name real quick, and this will be number 4. Shuffling. Boom, and click, and boom. Well, not click and boom, because, you know, I didn't have it up, so everyone needs to see this, right? So let me do this. There. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Helps if you can see. Otherwise, people will for sure think I rigged it, so you'll never know who it was. Only I will. Spin Zizzle for Shizzle. Are you here? Spin Shizzle for Shizzle. I can't talk. Spin, are you here? No, it wasn't you. Spin. There's Spin Zizzle for Shizzle. Letting you increase your legendary strap effect at the cost of strap parts. How about affiliation for 2 persons? Chance to use strap parts to increase the bonus effect. Maybe one-time increase. Interesting. That's an interesting idea, Jam. Did we see a spin? Oh, there you are, Spin. Let me DM you. Whisper. Hey, oh, hey, I mean, there you go. Are you there, sir? I would love if medals were a set cost. They are brutal for me, Bomber. If they made medals a set cost, I would really appreciate that as well. One of the great frustrations of my life is clicking a medal 30 to 40 times to get its level up. This is the February Fiesta Silver Loot Pack. I believe it's the 1999 Loot Pack with 7 pulls. It also counts in the spend event portion. There's your code, Spin. Good luck of the portal. Okay, so you would love a one-time option to reset, brother. I couldn't agree with you more on the boss breaker currency. Over a year into it, and I think I have 3 max boss breakers is all. Snake, so right there with you. Love any of that. Use strap parts to do a reroll on a strap for its ability only once. That's kind of interesting, TJ. Yeah, boss breaker currency everywhere is pretty rough. It is getting a little bit better. It's just probably it's not enough yet, but it is getting a little better. Yeah, strap parts and milestones are always welcome for me. All right, guys. So, Showdown coins, Showdown in general. Let me see what I got for you. Um, Okay, so a couple things about showdowns. We're going to break this down to two parts. We're going to talk about the showdown coins expiring, and then also let's talk about what you would like to see improved in showdown generally, right? So showdown specifically, what you would like to see improved in regards to showdown, what you would like to see with showdown, and then we're also going to talk about the showdown coins as well. Uh, you're really curious to see how they rework showdown. Personally, it's one of your favorite. Wow, Jam. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, HD and Pat, I'm right there with you. The buckets are one of the biggest issues for me. Being in a pool that doesn't get attacked last showdown was horrible for generally. If you want to try and get defensive wins, it's super frustrating. So I'm right there with you on that one. Hey Peck, how are you, bud? I did have a nice weekend. How was yours? No more invisible bucket. Yeah, Bob. If the league is being reset and we are still starting from the bottom again. Okay, Joe. Yeah. Uh, absolutely, Joey. That give wild shards that can be used for anything. Wild shards is an interesting idea. So the revenge mechanic, the way that works, if you get attacked by someone with lower notoriety than you, that's the way that works out. If it's higher notoriety, um, if they're higher notoriety, you're gonna get a better end of the deal. You are completely against them erasing the coins. You find it disrespectful. Okay. It is really busy right now, Rabe. Yeah. I think the bucket. So here's my thoughts, and you guys let me know what you think. So this is the way I see Showdown. It's a notoriety based mode, right? We have promoters for notoriety, yet our notoriety doesn't really matter. Like, it would make sense if, like, say, leaderboards were based on how high your notoriety was, to me. Then it would be kind of like an interesting competitive thing. You're going to put in a good defense, your defense will matter. You know, you're going to try and select people that are big risk, big reward, or small risk, big reward, that kind of stuff. It would pay to level off your promoters, um, and that sort of thing. And while we're on the subject, Evo, so I'm going to try and word this properly. So keep in mind here, um, everything subject to change, and this is me attempting to word things properly. So don't destroy me if I get some of this slightly wrong. But about the showdown coins, which it's going to take people a few minutes to get over. Let's just go with that first. They are still looking into the complaints and solutions to make everyone enjoy spending all the showdown coins. Potentially, what that would look like would be no new rewards, same rewards that are in the shop, just a faster way to spend the coins. That's being looked at, Evo. Is that helpful? Hopefully. So that would make sense. I agree. How is that not helpful, HD? Oh, I would think it would not be require currency. That's not what I got from it. Not what I got that it would require currency. But I mean, if we could exchange our current stuff or the current stuff in the shop, that seems like it would be fine. To me. Yeah, right, Bob? That's what I'm saying. Okay, HD, no problem. How do I have so many superstars? Well, Rhea's not mine and Finn aren't mine. Those are still preview ones that haven't been removed from my roster. But here's one reason why. You could probably do the math on what that costs to be VIP 12. And that's part of it. Also, I do really well on events, and I haven't missed a day logging in since I started. So... it'll be for... I'll never hit... Based on what it takes, I don't think I'll ever hit VIP 13, Joey. So... At least $6. Go ahead, clip it and pin it. I hope not. No, I don't want to. Right now, I don't need anything new. I just want to use what I have. Yep. So, to you guys' point, just so you know, I'm right there with you. 1.71 million showdown coins. All I would want to see, this is what I buy every day. No, Broken, you haven't missed anything yet, but I just want to see a way that I can use my currency on the two things I buy at the same rate. I don't care, but it doesn't need to be anything great. Yeah, that's not very much, Huggy Jeff. What about it, Kid Kelly? If you decided it was worth it to you to spend in-game currency, that's just the way it is. I mean, like, not a good decision. In my opinion, so, which is what I've said from the beginning on that. Definitely not worth it. Bad decision. All right. That's what I have in regards to Showdown points. So, again, I don't know what it's going to look like exactly, but it is being looked into in a solution. Yes, they're coming up with something, right? So that's the good thing, because Evo, I happen to agree with what you were saying. This is all time spent, acquired, saved, invested. So to get nothing out of it, it would be a bummer. And like you said, you're not asking for anything extra above and beyond. You're simply asking for the value of what you had, right? And I get that, like, completely agree with you, and I think that's a valid feeling and situation, right? Okay, now that we got that taken care of, new Showdown coins, which means a new prize wall, I would assume, with new stuff in it. I would hope we see the Gold Hall of Fame tokens in there personally. What else what would you guys like to see in the Showdown shop? Like, throw that in the chat. I won't be able to keep up with all of it. Just throw it in there. Be realistic. Don't say like 6-star posters, etc., but go ahead and throw it in there. The stuff you'd like to see in the new Showdown stuff. Also, guys, while we're here too, how do you guys feel about, like, sort of this sort of format on Mondays? I mean, a lot of times Mondays aren't super busy, but if we talk about stuff going on in the game, maybe stuff people think that we could do to improve it, how would you feel about using my time Mondays to do this sort of thing? I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but how would you guys feel about it? Do you feel like it's kind of useful to your time, things like that? Make it better Mondays? Right on. Okay, it's good. Gear Shards belt. How many people show up for this when there is no giveaway? Fair enough. Well, I know Mherex for president, enjoying this. Right on. Shards of current meta characters. Stop the tier shards. I mean, I would love that, Piper. But King of Kings has been a great success in regards to the revamp. So I'm looking forward to what they do with Showdown to make it fit 6-star meta. Yeah, Evo. King of Kings revamp was quite good. Props, strap parts, metal bits, these are all good. Right on, Mule. Thank you, bud. McRibs in the game? Man, I'll take McRibs anytime. Moments. Okay. Moment coins, metal bits. Yeah, dude. Boss breaker currency I saw. I love that. Former MLC chase stuff. Okay. I don't know how realistic it would be, but I know for one, when the old you want Mrs. Mherex interruptions. So this might be for some of you guys' time. If Don J is here today, and I don't know if he is, he'll remember this. So Wolfpack Sting, when he first was in the Showdown store, I went like all out trying to get that. Like I ground for him, put all of my stuff into it. I wasn't the first one, but I was one of the very early people to get Wolfpack Sting, and that was when every technician was super paywalled. I'm sure 2Bob remembers. Every tech was super paywalled. And I got Showdown Sting, Showdown Wolfpack Sting, and he was the best tech on my roster by far. And I tried to come up with really good ways to use him. And if I'm not mistaken, Donjay, that was the first video of mine you saw, and why you started watching me was my Wolfpack Sting video, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Bob, Doink was the best. If you guys, a lot of people have trouble remembering back to there, but that kind of was really the dark ages. Acrobat was incredibly paywalled. Like, Tech was incredibly paywalled. Trickster, I think, was too then, because I was looking at taking up Deadman. Like, Deadman was one of the best non-paywalled tricksters. Doink, Tech Orton, yeah. Those were kind of what I refer to as like the elite had like Mr. Perfect and he would wreck people and stuff. I mean, like, so I was super excited to get him. And yeah, Donjay, I would love to see a return of something like that in the Showdown store, an exclusive character. Because I really enjoyed that chase, and enjoyed going for him. That was a really fun thing for me. Yeah, Broken. And I like that quite a bit. So I would be a fan of bringing that back for sure. We just were talking about that, Shaunus. They're looking into a good solution that should not involve the loss of all of our hard-earned currency. So yeah, they didn't show up very often, Scon. Every time he showed up, there was other good stuff in the Showdown shop back then. I saved all of my shards for him, and every time he showed up, I bought them. Literally, I spent them on nothing else, and there were better things in the shop at that time if you had some of those pay characters that I didn't have. So all of my Showdown went into those resources. So yeah. Can we make Streak Goldberg that new Showdown shop card? I'd be down for that. I love Juggernaut gems. Okay, so you guys can keep throwing your stuff out with Showdown and stuff. Starfield's on the new prize wall has been very welcome, HD. I agree. Also, if they improve the other two passes to where it's worth it for you guys to get those, you can do one of those blitzes a week, and you get like 5,000 tokens and then 4 sets of the Starfield boxes per blitz. So if they end up making those two worth you guys' while, you'll end up getting even more Starfield frags and stuff. So I hopefully they will revisit those two like they did King of Kings and give them the value for you guys, because the blitzes are pretty solid too, with what you snag from those. So it's not bad. Yeah, Hacksaw's still in there, just super rare. Some of those gears were a big deal when it came out too. You guys remember like Austin, how good he was, how hard his sub hit with all of his stuff? Yeah, headliner and diamond stuff needs to work really bad, no question. Let's do 2 more giveaways while you guys keep throwing stuff in the chat, okay? I'll take care of the giveaways. You guys throw the stuff in the chat, and we'll do 2 more giveaways. This will be 5 and 6. And then we will move on to, let me see what else is on my list. I got a lot today. Web coins in Showdown Shop? That would be cool. Gears in Showdown Shop? That would be cool. Yeah, that's a great option. Gears in the Showdown Shop? I would love that. I still don't have even some older ones, and I know DJ would be for that. He calls himself a gear goblin. I would love gears in the Showdown Shop. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of when older cards get reworked or get gear added to them. I really like that. Skill plates? Skill plates would be great. Like, so one thing, like this to me was a really big deal, and it opens up, wrong one. It opens up a lot of really good possibilities to me. Come on. And what was I gonna do? I totally forgot where I was going with this. Oh yeah, now I remember. This sort of thing. Like, don't take it down. I'm not, leave the Titan crest, but I would love to see Rhonda's jacket, all heart, a bunch of stuff like that after it's been in the game for a while. Like when plates hit the year mark, if they could make their way when they hit the year mark into this part picker for everyone to have access to, I think a year is fair, right? Like after a plate's been out for a year, people that paid the premium to have the advantage, I think a year is enough. And then let's start at the year mark, working their way into the prize wall picker area for people to be able to earn. I think that would be super cool. You can assign whatever cost you want to it. I'm fine with that, but it would be really nice to see those plates come in here that have been in the game for at least a year, you know? To give people that weren't playing, that maybe weren't in a position to get those at the time, a chance to go for them. That would be really cool. So I would be super down for that. Okay, giveaway. I said I was going to do 2. Let me go over to this screen here. Okay. Go. Shuffle it up. Winner number 5. Joey Liggs, I saw your name right towards the end of that. I'm like, is Joey going to win? It's Human Sunshine Maddie. I thought it was going to be you for a second, Liggs. Human Sunshine Maddie. Oh, you're here. All right. Tell me about your name. Yo, Maddie, tell me about your name. Right, Joey? Right? I'm saying. All right, we are number 5. You should have a DM on the Twitch, Maddie. Just respond to that for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And then I will send you your code once you respond. It's in the DMs. If you, here, I'll type random gibberish. Okay, there you go. You got it. Perfect. Also, guys, link to the forum on the top. Make yourself heard. Try to offer solutions, not just what you didn't like, but also offer solutions, and let them know what you did like so we see more of it. That link is pinned to the top of the chat, so please take advantage of that. Oh my gosh, I just did not do that. Son of a... That's what I get for copy and pasting. All right, well, that was 5 and 6, because you know someone's going to be a jack, eh? Every time. I suck. Actually, what the heck kind of copy and paste is that? That's not it. We're good. Go ahead. You can try that one. Good luck working that one out. That is definitely not the code. That was me typing random crap. I just thumb rolled my keyboard so he could DM. That's not it. I got scared. I saw it too. We're good. We're good. He got it. We're good. Good luck putting that one in. It's not going to work. I didn't screw up. Yay! Or did I just troll you? Good luck with that copy and paste. Everyone's over there copying, pasting. Portal crashes. Big dumb. No problem, Maddie. Enjoy. All right. Winner number 6. Let's go there. Let's go draw number 6 now. Ah! No, it wouldn't be the first time, Swavey. I've screwed it up like 2 or 3 times now. 2 or 3 times. All right, here we go. Winner number 6. Oh my gosh. Mr. Notice Me Senpai himself, Kid Kelly 1983, you just won. And he is here all the time. So I'm sure he's here right now. Kid Kelly, are you here? All right, Kid Kelly. I'm opening up your DMs. I'm whispering you. Congratulations, bud. 1, 2, 3. I mean, you are here consistently all the time, so. It's nice to see people who are here win stuff, for sure. I like that. There you go, bud. Good luck. Yang Yang Twins. Thanks, I think, One Wing. Oh, welcome back, Crazy. And he lets you know that he's here all of the time. Yeah, Donjay, he does. All of the time. All right. Next order of business. Yeah, congrats, Uncle to be Kid Kelly. Oop, I got 4 more of those left and the big one at the end. All right, next order of business. What do I want to go to now? We at the halfway point? Yeah, we're at the halfway point. So let's move to... which one is this? Let's talk about the president event going on right now. I'm going to pop the blog for that up real quick, refresh my own self. Let me move chat over real quick so I can read it. We will definitely be doing Boss Kenny, and I'll be doing that on my stream as well all week, boss stuff, and I'll get the boss prep video out towards the middle end of the week. Okay, so President's Rock event here. I'm not going to read it all. We'll just kind of skim it. Let me know, too, what you guys are thinking about the event so far and whatnot. So we got the community event, which if you guys didn't know, let me make sure you can see on my thingamajiggy here. Can you see that part of the screen? Yes. So go to the events and make sure you're claiming your rewards as they come in. If it's up, it may be having loading difficulties, which of course it looks like it is. All right, well, they got 24 hours to make it not have loading difficulties. The events tab is where you... Oh, that's early. Yeah, this one. So... Oh. Yaw and yaw. We'll, we'll rotate for food. Yeah. Bob, I believe that is going to get fixed. I just don't know when. But I think that is on the list of to fix things. It would make sense to offer some rock shards on here to me, or put an offer for rock shards. Yeah. Use blitz tickets to that. So it looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but doing the blitz earns the community points right here to get people at the end a rock plate cooking and a 5-star Cena. I mean, hell mode restrictive, isn't it any new day on hell mode? Oh yeah. Bob, as somebody who in full disclosure wailed to get that one, you can imagine my disappointment that it's currently not working. Big Ear Woods, that doesn't seem bad to me. Yeah, so King Woods is the easy one, right? Powerhouse Biggie. What do you miss out? How much are you actually missing out on? We'll look if you don't get the top line stuff. So I'll take a look at it in a second. I don't think it's too bad. I don't think you're probably missing too much. These ones aren't bad, obviously. Any Lex, any Dusty, any Chad, any Sergeant Slaughter. Any's are usually pretty good. We'll take a look at the prize wall too. Obviously, Cody Shards would be amazing. Limited time tour. You do the tours, you get the blitz tickets. You do the blitzes, you get the stuff for the community event. And prize wall, we'll just look at it in game. Oh, Evo, you had a question about the Judgment Day thing, right? And the prize wall. Let's talk about that too. What was your question about that, bud? Any slaughter is always bad, yeah. Hall of Fame, actually, you can do that with a 4-star bronze, or yeah, 4-star gold if you have Hall of Fame. I did that super easy. I can show you if you want. Why don't we make all tours open characters all of the time? Right, Donjay? I'm fine with them being slightly restrictive in certain situations, like I've talked about before. I don't think every event should be maxable for everyone. It's not a case of a participation trophy. At the same time, I don't think you should always have to spend to do everything either. So, I mean, like, the fact that there are people you can use in them is good enough for me, right? Well, let's take a look if that's the case. Like this Blitz, let's look at the Blitz, for example. Okay, come on. Uh, 3 rocks. It doesn't seem too bad. I guess maybe if you don't have zombie rock, this one's kind of hard to get, and this one's kind of hard to get. So it's not terrible, I don't feel like. I guess? How many do you need? Is it all 3? 2. Oh, you only need 2. Never mind. You only need 2. It's fine. I'm used to Blitz being 3. Yeah, you only need 2. The Blitz is completely fine. I don't have Promoter Rock. He does count. You only need 2, so Blitz is fine. I have no issues with Blitz. If you have Mem Rock, you get 500 extra of these tokens. Right? Like, so no big deal there. I mean, like, 500 is not going to make or break it. So, I have no issue with the Blitz. Mem Rock I use as a coach. And now, as far as the tours go, that's 6,000 points, 13,000 total, 23,000. So 23,000 solo points is what you miss out on. Was that like 300 of those or 350? Not that many, really, behind the CSS. And the CSS, were this one or this one, yeah? But otherwise you can use any of the other ones. So I don't feel like this is too restricted at all. Free can be maxed without beating the two 6-star matches. Perfect drink. That's great. So I don't have a problem, and I don't think it's too restrictive at all. Those seem like fine CSS requirements. Powerhouse Biggie is not super rare. King Woods is very rare. And this one was like any rock, right? Was it on this one? Was this one any rock? So yeah, the Hell Tour is tough. Imagine that. It would be. Yeah. Yes. Yes, he can, TJ. So is it easy? Sure. But it's not... You don't need the CSS, right? You get the Blitz tickets without the CSS. Any rock for the bonus. It's really not... You're not missing out on that much stuff here. Again, it's another like 350 prize wall tokens. So it's not that big a deal. Like, really. Most of the prize wall tokens are coming from the milestones. I mean, obviously I did pretty well because I have everything. One of the rare times I have everything. But I did pretty well. I haven't bought any loot coins or anything. And also keep in mind, isn't there points in the event that we currently can't access? Blitz. Okay, Evo, I will get to your comment in 1 second. Okay, Bomber, where's it at? I don't actually see a DM from you, Bomber. Yeah, it's like 350 medallions, so it's I find like as far as restrictive points go. No, I looked on Discord and don't see it actually, Bomber. I don't think it's really restrictive, to be honest. I have no issue with these tours. The ones from the weekend where you needed a 6-star. Oh, that's the joke. Okay, he's trolling me. All right. I had a problem with, right? Yeah, sorry, Bomber. I should know better. Like those, making me take someone to 6-star on top of needing the CSS, that bothered me. Like, that's too restricted to me. I think this one's just fine. Like, I don't personally have a problem with it. Also, you guys know I have no problem saying when I have a problem with something. Because, like I said, I don't think everything should be super easy. This looks like where you get the Judgment Day Blitz tickets. Here. There's some Cody shards. You can use them. It's open. The requirements are open on hard. I use them. Yeah, I'm fine. These tours I think are just fine. Literally don't have an issue with them. We'll kind of go over value on prize wall if you guys want. So this is the Judgment Day prize wall, right? And Evo said you get the ability to blitz to get the same tokens for the same prize wall that you have had access to all month getting the Judgment Day cards. Don't get how it isn't something different. He feels tricked. So if you get the Judgment Day, you're getting 3 of these tokens, right? When you get them. I didn't get any of them, so I can't tell you. Do you get 3 for each Judgment character you get? So you've got like 9 tokens at this point, and you're saying the prize wall hasn't refreshed? Like if you got all 3, you got 9. and then it's just the same stuff. It refreshes, but it's the same stuff each time, and you probably have everything you want out of it now. And now it's blitz tickets to do blitzes for more of the same, is what you're saying, Evo? So you were kind of feeling like the blitzes should give you something different, since it required you to pony up the dough for all three of them, basically, if I'm not mistaken. $6,200 prize wall medallions in the community event. That's not bad, Bob. That's helpful. 6 for the blitz. Okay. So you're just saying you wish the blitz was something besides the prize wall, right? Like you're basically what this is. I'm asking because I don't. I didn't get them. I didn't spend for them. This prize wall is not a prize wall for Mherex, right? So I'm trying to get his take on it as a spender who spent to get all of them. You're saying you don't feel like the prize wall is a big enough extra incentive besides what you got from the other three to having chased them? Is that what I'm understanding, Evo and Dear You? Oh, it reset twice, but not after Rhea. So you didn't get, okay. So you can't get like another Veer plate if that was your goal, or more Goldborg shards if that was your goal. I see. So if they had reset it again, would that have made it better? If it had reset after Rhea, would that have made it better? The juice was not worth the squeeze. Rhea hasn't expired yet. It's about to reset again. So if it resets again after this, will that make it better? If you can hold on to them and it resets and comes up again, would that be better? A little bit? Not really, is what you're saying? Yeah, Mario. Portal's having issues right now. I'm sure it'll be up before the end. This is out of my league, so I don't know. You'd at least take another strap, maybe, but amps. Okay, so mixed bag for you, do you? Better than nothing, but not what you want? Okay. Gotcha. Hey, 00. I mean, the Veer plates are super cool. I would love a few of them. I have none. I'm sure it'll start working. We have 24 hours. Don't panic yet. At about the 2-hour mark, definitely start panicking. Okay, Sensei, thanks. I will check, because I've had it up. Let's see if mine is reloaded. I think I had it up. Oh yeah, he's right. So you guys saw when I tried to go there earlier? And it didn't load? It has loaded now. So just let it sit. It's just taking a long time to load. Probably because everyone's headed to the portal to do their claiming. Hey, good job doing the blitzes for us, guys. Is this just to show who's doing them, or is there a leaderboard reward for doing them too? This must be the spend event. Spend event. Valor stuff? Okay. More Valor shards. Gotcha. Okie dokie. Points are still being added, and it's being looked into. The slow loading on the event tab on the portal. So hopefully it gets fixed soonish, but it's being looked into. Breaking news right here. Okay. Where are we at on addressing stuff? Like, did everyone feel like they got their say on the prize wall? For those of you that have access to this, I'm not in this one, so I'm asking you guys that are. The last one, Baby Ice, the last one. As for value on here, what are you guys looking to get on the prize wall? Obviously, I think the Balor shards are pretty good value. They're relatively cheap in comparison, I think. Like 9K per 50. Obviously, the Cody ones, I wish I was closer to Cody. Mherex shards, are there Mherex shards on here? I don't think there are. I'm assuming people that can do the Blitz are considering this. Rock Strap. I can see people that like Mherex liking this one for sure. And it's any rock ever, so you want the boss plate. Yeah, boss plate because you don't have it. Most of the time, Knight, the juicier stuff on the prize wall, you won't get free because that is the incentive to spend. Typically, like this type of thing, typically is put here to get you to like spend a little bit at least, right? Starfill frags are great. Like, for any of you trying to fill fragments on people, gem damage based, these are fantastic. Yeah, that's the carrot to get you to spend, right? Like a little bit extra. That's typically why they're there. You're gonna probably end up going hard on frags. I got you. So, as someone who didn't get any of the Judgment Day ones, it's gonna be a tough decision for me. I kind of like Balor on my roster where he fits in more than the rest of them. That being said, I think I enjoyed maybe playing Priest the most, and I'm not going to be able to get any of them. So I don't know which route I'm going to go, but I'll probably go shards on these. Like, I'll probably grab the maybe one Priest and 3 Finn or something is probably what I'll end up doing, and then regret that I didn't get Starfill frags. You should never use Starfill for points, Huggy Jeff. You should use Starfills. So I hoard mine. Um, yes, if you have someone you want to, Flash is the best one. Like, somebody gem based like Zombie Dom would be a fantastic usage of them. You know what I mean? So somebody like Corbin would be a huge waste, for example. He doesn't need them. Zombie Dom, they make a huge difference. Evo, yeah. She felt pretty okay, which is why I struggled so much to give her a rating, like of where she fits in, because I feel really conflicted about her. You know what I mean? Like, it's really hard. I've really hard time rating her because she feels like she's gonna win a lot. There's stuff that'll work really well on her, like plate wise and stuff. It's just really hard to figure out where she fits in to me because she was pretty fun and she plays really well. So after like Zianka, she is really hard for me to find a rating for her. And then you take somebody like if somebody invests a drip plate on Hall of Fame China and stuff, Hall of Fame China can hit really well with a drip plate, for example. And then in your case, Evo, if you have all this stuff for like Trick Becky, that the green subset is actually fairly dirty. Like, it's actually pretty good. So it's really hard to try and fit her in with those. Both are solid, El Professor. I haven't got a chance to use either. Alpha, if your team is not like a turn 1 team, is going to grow his damage really, really well, assuming you can stay alive. And we'll probably get to boss really quick here as we're moving along in the time. But yeah, Starfill frags definitely for your gem base guys. You know, my best rock is certainly Trickster Rock. Rocks are kind of rough. They're not really great. Trick Rock is my best. Zombie Rock is not good. I've never liked him. You're gonna have to build the stuns up. I used this set for it. It wasn't bad. I just used a couple red props and buffed my gem damage and beat him fairly quickly that way. So if you have Acro Bianca's gear, she's incredible. Otherwise, I think it's pretty close, depending on your gameplay style. Double yellow and red shoes, probably Ghosts. Yeah. So yeah. I'm working out my thought process on Striker Shayna because ideally you want to buff this a few times, get the buff twice into the thing, and I really think I'm going to end up using her this way. And going to seeing if I can get a one-shot kind of deal sort of thing. Some combination of this, probably with this, maybe. I don't know. I'm still working it out, to be honest, on the offensive way I want to run her. So I don't have a... The problem is getting back to the reds, though. So I'm having a really hard time deciding on how I'm going to run her. So I'm still working on what I like for her, Shayna. It's going to take me some time. Oh, that's fair, Evo. I got extra. That's really fair. Later, Daniel. Have a good night, buddy. Thank you for being on. And I may honestly just end up running her sub to sub. And just dealing with it if they have... like just skipping escape artist plates, right? I honestly think I'm probably just gonna end up running her sub to sub and doing like yellow to start with that, and then like probably, and I'll have to see how fast it goes. We'll see. Like Stone Cold here to tick both of them, so the turns don't take necessarily forever, and then do the one turn both coaches. I think this is how I'm going to end up running her, but we'll see. Triple yellow is cool too. No, Kermit. He will not hit very hard. So in a word, no. But it's your roster. If you have fun with him, if he's been good for you and you like him, sure. If you have the right stuff, Zombie Dom is quite a bit better, to be honest, if you have the right stuff. Red, you want a tricolor? Fair enough. I could see that as well. So I'm maybe going to work on seeing what the subs look like, but I need to play her a bunch more yet. A nice job, Aim Dog. If we spend for Rhea, they had portal rewards for top 800, but the portal was down. Now it's working and they are gone. Who do we put in a ticket with? It was like 20k shards of someone. Chandler, I'm not sure. I'll see if I can get you an answer on who you put the ticket in for. If it's on the portal, I'm not sure. Well, I think she's better than Striker Steph, TJ. I just don't have her dialed in yet. It's support, yes. In-game support or portal support? It's support for portal? Either. You can put the ticket in either place. Just don't DM Gerson. Either place will work, though. Nice try, Piper. Okay. Hall of Fame Dusty, I have videos on my YouTube channel, Jackson. I would check those out. So I also am going to have a decision to make. How close, if this next milestone is worth me spending at all. Because there's 50 Finn shards, 7,500 tokens, and I really like Finn. So these are what I would call smart milestones. I don't spend a lot anymore. 40,000 though is probably more than I'm willing to spend. But it's a good milestone. It's sneaky. Sneaky good smart. These are the ones that are smart. There's not that's a decent amount. If $20 gets me 40,000, I'll probably end up doing it. For the Finn shards, because I would like to recruit him next month, because I kind of enjoy him. And you know me and Showboats, so. But those are the smart milestones, what I call smart milestones. $20 would be 34K. Yeah, that's just a little bit short. I'll have to think about it really hard. Okay, is it boss battle time? No, what are we at? 6 giveaways? I've done 6 giveaways. Let's do 2 more. Then we will do boss battle talk. 27 will get it. That's not bad. I still need to do my blitz, but I don't think you get points for that Evo. Unless I looked at it wrong. I don't see any points. Why is this one small? Also, do anyone know why this one shows small here? This trips me out. And then when I put my lineup in, has anyone figured this out? That's the bonus for rock? Okay. That's why it showed small. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing out. So I only did 1 because I was worried that only 1 showed up. But it's for rock? Okay. Fair enough. Ah. Okay, guys. Here's the deal on the tickets. So, tickets from anywhere, game, portal, email, etc., all goes to the same people. However, if you send it in the game, it just has more info with it because it grabs the game version you're using, your in-game name, account name, phone model, operating system, all that stuff. So that being said, I would say the best way of submitting a ticket is always going to be through the game because that'll give them the most info and also be the least painless for you because you don't have to enter that stuff in. So given that information, I would always submit it in-game. Personally, if it gives them all that extra information. So there's that. Okay. 6 for doing the tours, and then you can buy 4. Yeah, you only get 500 for the Blitz, 1,000 if you use Mem. Anyway, let me grab a couple more names now. Yeah, 6 free from the tours. You don't need CSS to get them. Also, just a reminder, if you want to comment on the past event, the link is at the top to do so. Chance to win a 4-star gold Rhea Ripley Judgment Day as well, just for commenting. But try and leave useful feedback for the developers to see. Yep, TJ, we're going to go over Boss Battle a bunch for the last portion of the stream. Going to do the giveaways now, and then we're going to do Boss Battle talk Boss Battle the rest of the way, as well as probably most of the rest of the week on my stream. Okay. Let's get the new names in. Truffle shuffle time. Good luck, everybody. Crazy Dina. Yeet. Crazy Dina, are you here? I know Crazy Dina. Where are you at, Crazy Dina? Cookie! All right. One thing you may or may not know about Crazy Dina is Crazy Dina loves Alexa Bliss. Let me get you code number 7, Dina. One, two, three, 6. That should be 7. 7. Here you go, Dina. Copy and paste. Actually, I think I'm going to do the 4 small ones right now, so we just have the big one at the very end. There you go, Crazy Dina. Good luck and enjoy. No, Kenny, this one will be doable, and I have decent black gem options. Yellow is my worst by far. This one, I have really good options. This one won't be frustrating for me because I can help carry with what I got. I know, Crazy. I know. All right, let's do the 8th one. Gonna go right back in. Bada boom, bada bing. Actually, hold on. Let me turn this off and make sure I have Crazy Dina's DMs closed so I don't give away her code when I tab back over. Okay, we're good. Not seeing DM. Meh. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. There you go. Code's above the hi, 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 hi. Usually I make people DM me first. But in your case, here, also, there's my name in the chat. So feel free to click on Mherex Gaming and pull it up. Sometimes it's a pain to see it on the Twitch chat. So you can also click on my name and whisper me that way, and it'll pull it up, and you should see it, Crazy Dina. All right. Whoops. The whole point of that was to make sure I didn't have that up when I came back, and now it's up. You know what? Just message me on Discord, Dina. Message me on Discord if Twitch is being a pain for you. I know you, and I know you have me on Discord, so we can do it that way. Just ping me on Discord if you can't find it. All right. Next name. Good luck. There's your code. Enjoy and good luck. All right, here we go. Shuffle. We're doing the truffle shuffle like always. And winner number 8. BS Choco 66. BS Choco 66. Choco. I don't think I see them in chat. Not taggable. How do you get on the list? Just be in chat. That's probably just a chocobo. That's some BS. Not taggable? Alright, we're moving on. Lee! Was that you? Oh, well that changes everything. I'll just give it to Lee, guys. Just an everyday average champs player. Alright, we're gonna pick another name, and... Swavey, I keep seeing your... Oh! I keep seeing your name every time, Swavey. Dear you! Oh my dear you. Look at this kid. Pog. Poggers. This is the day for people I know to be winning. All right, let's grab you your code, bud. Code number 8. Copy. Paste. There you go, dear you. Good luck. Try not to spend it all in one place. All right, we're going right back in for number 9. Mherex is crazy. He's on a tear. Here we go, number 9. Bing, 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 bing. We should truffle shuffle. Boom. Number 9 do be, though, Grassid. Grass. Another name I recognize. Look at this. Look at this. So many people Mherex knows today. Yeah, it wasn't Los Daddy. Sorry, Los, I tried. Maybe Grass won't be here and then it will be you. On the next one. Try not to spend in one place. And it's gone. And it's gone. Are you here, Grass? Grass is here. All right. Yo, 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 yo. Grass sending you the DMs. Also, dear you, Dina and Grass, I'm gonna wait on the 10th code till you let me know you're all good. In case I screw anything up. So let me know when you guys are good to go. Just to be safe. Your code worked perfect. And Grass, I'm going to give you your code. That's what I'm doing. Back and forth, back and forth. Copy. Paste. There you go, Grass. Good luck, bud. It's the 1999 February Fiesta Silver Loot Pack. I think it's like 7 pulls. If I'm not mistaken, it also counts for the spend event portion too. Okay. And the big one will be saved for the very end of the stream. Don't bother asking. I will do it at the end. That's the benefit or the reward for suffering through Mherex's entire stream. So now let's do, I have a little boss battle blurb thingy to talk about or show, and then we will talk shop on the boss battle, and who might be good and stuff like that. Okay? So let me go where I can pull chat up while we're looking at this. And so, why? There we go. No, Evo, you've never suffered enough. TJ, I don't know. I would think a bloodline involved character would be the safest bet. Whether that is like a new Roman, because as far as I know, we have head of the table Roman, but that's not necessarily bloodline Roman, right? We don't have a solo Sokoa yet, and we don't have a bloodline Sammy. Those would be like the 3 guesses, right? Yeah, God mode Roman. So Roman, Solo, and Sammy seem like the big bets with the scouting. Dude, I would pop for a Paul Heyman, right? Paul Heyman is really great at what he does. Yeah, he's out of the bloodline, but it's still a huge story. Maybe, I think, isn't main event J basically bloodline J? But yeah, we could get it. Yeah. I mean, plus, who doesn't want Sammy right now? Sammy's on fire, right? So I think either way, we're going to get a solo soon. I would imagine we'd get a new Sammy soon and a new Roman soon and a new Jay. I mean, honestly, they've all been all over it. It could be a new Rock, sure. Could be anybody. It doesn't necessarily need to be linked, right? So, okay, Faction Boss starts 225. This is normal, different style. You guys know about this. You go in with your full team of 4. Solo would be nice. You never get good cards or shards. Really, Goldie? Did you get Baron Corbin? He was free. All you had to do was log in. Did you get Ghostbuster Cena? He was also free. All you had to do was log in. Zombie Dom, free. All you had to do was log in. I think you should change I never get good cards or shards to I don't get what I want. Then Ridge is free. Then it would be accurate. What you just said isn't accurate, though. Log in? What do you want from me? I know, Sensei. You rotated for good cards. Just saying. Just be a little bit accurate. You shouldn't use terms like always and never. For sure. because they generally mean you automatically are wrong. Well, you meant on buying or pulling? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So I've said this before. This is just my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. The only time I spend is when I don't care if I pull anything or not. What do you mean, Mherex? So when I pull, I expect to get nothing. I pull for guaranteed milestones that get me something I want. Those are the times I spend. When I know exactly what I'm going to get for my money. Whether it's buying specific shards or buying to get a milestone that gives me a specific thing. In my opinion, those are the best times to pull, and the only times I will pull is when I don't care if I get nothing. If you're counting on a pull to get something, you're going to be disappointed almost all the time. So you should spend when it is smart or intelligent, in my opinion. Anyway, useful boss breakers. Honestly, guys, I don't know how much we need to go through this. This is exactly like the last one, except instead of yellow, it's black gems. Right? So, again, the same kind of stuff, same sort of strategy, although exactly like the last one, except the shield is easier, which is awesome. And we'll talk about why the shield being easier is such a big deal for a lot of people. So the shield, pretty much, any questions about this part? Well, not everyone has Rocker. Obviously, Rocker is the Shinsuke of this one, right? Like, Shinsuke was amazing last one. Rocker will be amazing this one. But there are lots of other solid ones that will be quite good. So I think a lot of factions will be able to do stuff. And there's one other caveat as well, is the damage starts lower too. So you're going to be able to survive a little longer. Yes, Evo, it had a shield, not that you ever saw it on turn 1. But normal human beings like me did see it a bunch. Okay. Any questions on this part? Like, this is, I think, pretty standard. I don't think you guys need me to read it to you. But I just pulled it up to show you so you could see it. It's the normal stuff. I don't think anything game-breaking there. He's being sarcastic because they beat it on turn 1. So let's take a look in game now. If you guys need to see that or want to see that again, let me know. No problem, Goldie. No problem. Also, don't mind me. I occasionally get slightly snarky on the Champs channel because if you don't, and everyone here has seen it, McLovin, how are you in Sharn, buddy? I'll be able to help you this time, One Wing. If you don't sort of do that on the Champs channel, the trolls will get out of control. If you saw, I heard about what happened to Benny and stuff. You kind of have to do that on these, or people are a little bit on the excessive side at times. Slightly snarky. You are different, and I love it. Thanks, Cade. You're here for the rocker carries too. Fair enough. The rock blitz is right there. Tell me about Zombie Lashley. Oh dear lord, that killed me last week. Yeah, for all the, if anyone happened to be on that stream and they were the people that were being a jerk to Benny, it wasn't this last one, it was the one before. I wasn't there. If you were one of the ones being a jerk, you're lucky I wasn't there. That's all I have to say. I would have straight up banned you permanently from the channel. Just saying. Okay, enough of that. Faction boss. This is going to help a lot of people. Damage starts out a lot lower, 2.3 million. It increases every turn, but this is going to give you a lot more turns. You can start with like a 5-star 5-star gold and survive the first turn without having to put vitality on. Give your exhaust time to work. Maybe get away with only using one exhaust for a lot longer because this starts lower. So this is important. That's a lot. That's a nice little change for extending the turns. The shield only needing 70 black gems is really quite large. You won't need nearly as many boss breakers if you don't win turn 1. So that is nice. The 10 MP is still in effect. It looks like, I'm assuming it's going to be like it was last time, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5, etc. And then the black gems immobile are going to be there too. Now, I would guess it has 1 billion, so I would predict, just like last one, 1 billion health. Lord knows, I hope it's not a trickster. I hope this is just there to scare me. Alpha will be very good, especially the longer the boss goes. If you set Alpha up so he recycles perfectly, you can just use the gem buff and keep hitting it over and over. So Alpha will be a great shield breaker, absolutely. Yep. For sure. Obviously, Rocker Sean, clear winner on black gems. We don't really need to discuss it or hash it or whatever. Rocker Sean is the guy for carrying, doing a ton of damage. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a Rocker Sean. Indeed. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. So, another really good shield breaker, likely to be... Okay, so the let me help you out here, guys. People that keep asking about when we're gonna have or we need a lady boss battle, let me ask you something. How do you plan on breaking the shield? I'll wait for your answer. How do you plan on using exhaust? How do you plan on healing? Do you want to use a boss breaker? Because you won't be able to in a lady one. So, if you want to use a boss breaker, which seems to be the point of boss battle, it seems like we should have more currency first. I'm just saying. Or a solution for changing them. Once we have that, then we can talk about lady boss battle. Just saying. All right. So probably most of the good guys are going to be strikers. This will probably be a really good shield breaker guy. You could probably run the 1 MP with all of the generate black gem people into the neck breaker and just spam black gems like crazy. Boom, 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 boom. So Orton would probably be a really good shield breaker. Who else we got? Who can make a bunch of black gems, guys? Who else you got that can make a bunch of black gems? Who you really like? Honky Tonk Man can do 36. So about 36. So pro tip with your Honky Tonk Mans, if you need a couple shield breakers, you're gonna 2 Honky Tonk Mans would take the shield down right away. You have your immobile gems down and ready to go, and you both click the button. So 2 Honky Tonk Mans would have the shield down instantly if they had these down on the board, and then at the start of turn 2, you just click this. So yeah, 2 Honky Tonk Mans would. Ridge would be really good if you have them leveled up, yep. So 2 Honky Tonk Mans would take the shield down really well. Hollywood Blah and Stunning Steve. 4x1 turned into it. Sure. He'll be okay. Absolutely. I think Honky Tonk Man's going to be better than R-Truth by far. Yeah. Because he's going to get most of them. So Honky Tonk Man I think would be great. And I would go no farther with Honky Tonk Man. So here's the few benefits for Honky Tonk Man for you guys real quick. For the free-to-play crowd, he's great at defensive stipulation tour on the weekend. Also, he was great in Immobile boss battle. He's solid in Black Gem damage boss battle. So I think he would be the no-brainer to use for your shield breaker, to be honest, for this one for a lot of you. One, Honky Tonk Man can easily take it down himself. If you set it up right. 2 will take it down instantly. So Honky Tonk Man is way better than all the other ones I'm seeing so far that are free-to-play options. And also, he's defensive too, right? Usually, the defensive guys aren't very offensive. So, another great spot for your not being carried with your defensive slot. You're useful, right? So, that's another nice bonus there. Now, as far as big damage guys, so Shield Breaker, I think, is pretty straightforward. You guys can all figure out a bunch of guys that make black gems, free to play and even not free to play. He's probably going to be one of the best Shield Breakers this one. One of the best. So there's that. Just full disclosure, I don't care about talking about the ones that are incredibly rare. If you got them, that's great. If you got Ghostbuster Reigns and you think he's going to be good, cool, go for it. If you have anyone super like that, you can absolutely do it. Ghostbuster Cena with Pyros is okay. It's only 2 columns though. Yep, talked about Orton. He will be really good. Maybe Farouk, yeah. Powerhouse Hogan is an interesting shout from the sense of the wild card, and I talked about this on my video last time. It's why I took him 6-star. Because wild card counts for the shield, and he makes you can make 24 with the yellow Axe Bomber. If you set it up with all generate gem ones, you can get it so it makes 24. Orton you can set up exhaust. Hogan, you can set up exhaust, and then you could also, for this one, add in Hogan's finisher for when it got filled, and it also makes black gems as well. Plus, he's got the multiplies as well. So this one, you wouldn't even necessarily need to use the Axe Bomber because it's black gems, and the finisher will make black gems. You can throw some multiplies out there, so he wouldn't be bad option either. In general, he's going to be actually my next focused exhaust guy after Taker. I'm just about 60k currency short, and he'll be a backup exhaust guy that can break any color shield with the wild cards. So he's certainly a viable option for those of you that have him and took him 6-star. Not going to be great damage though. Great damage is going to be Rocker, right? He is the premier guy, great damage. Is there another one that is maybe worth mentioning that you don't have? If you don't have Rocker, who can get up there? So who is somebody that makes a bunch of black gems and can buff them huge, or makes a bunch of multiply gems and can hit them? Hall of Fame Dusty will probably be okay. Alpha, as it goes on, I think will be really, really good. So if you're winning on turn 3s, 4s, Alpha will be very, very good. Alpha with the drip will be pretty ridiculous. Striker Orton isn't going to hit hard, probably. Because the 1-charge moves, you still need a match to get him to work. Acro Snoop will definitely be really solid for sure. 100%. Hall of Fame perfect. Let's pull up the portal and look at some of these at 6-star. I think Lashley will be pretty good. Dusty makes multiply gems, and he can choose blacks. So Zombie Drew's not going to be good damage. No. Sorry, no. Not going to be good damage. 100% not going to be good damage. It'll probably take 2 rockers, like, to be safe, but yes, if your board sets up right, you might be able to with 1. Sure. Nakamura, if you got an insanely good board, you could maybe do it with 1. But we're talking like you better have a 5 match, and that kind of stuff, right? So drip plate itself isn't enough, to be honest. You're gonna need to buff those gems. Just throwing multiply gems isn't enough to do like huge damage. We're talking the boss is gonna have like a billion. No, probably no, not Seth. Later, Baby Ice. If you're talking like a billion damage, 50 million, 75 million, even 100 million isn't very much, right? So, like high damage guys, no, not Zombie Triple H. He won't be high damage. Very few high damage people. Marty Jannetty probably would if he recovered from the window. Give me 2 seconds. Let me flip over to the portal. Yeah. So, Striker Lashley is probably a good one. Let me look. That's 156% buff. These would all turn into multiply gems. You have to choose them, but those turn into multiply. And then you can choose black gems into the multiply. Trying to figure out, so he has all the stuff, the like prerequisites. He's got a buff, and he's got multiplies, and he can make blacks. So Striker Lashley should be really good. If I didn't have Rocker, he would probably be more towards the higher end of my choices for damage. If I had him 6-star, I don't know. I haven't like done math or figured any of that stuff out or anything like that. Alternatively, you could maybe consider this is choose. I think I would go triple red because it would make recycling really easy, but I haven't really thought it through super well. But that should be good because the multiply gems are going to be buffed, and then the 156% on top of it, and then if you have like Rhonda's jacket, another 100% on top of that. So potentially he would probably have a chance at falling into the big damage category if, let's say, you don't have Rocker Sean, for example. Braun, I'm not really good with Braun as I haven't used him a lot. He does get multiplies. If you have a tiara, I think you can continue to build that. But it's a lot of button clicking. So I don't think I would rate him as high damage because he also doesn't have a boost. So try and look at it. Just multiply isn't enough, and just black gems isn't enough to be high damage. To be high damage, you need to make a lot of stuff and have a boost, or have an insane boost that you can keep stacking, right? That's why Ray was so good in the blue one, if you remember him, because you could get his juggernauts out like twice and all that boost would kick in and then you'd hit the big boom and it was ridiculous, right? So Braun will be okay as a healer, but he won't be great damage. Sure, he's got this buff, but I mean, he's not going to be great damage. That's just the way it is. It's all choosy, it's all clicky. You're gonna have a hard time getting through it a bunch. It won't be great damage. I'm just telling you right now, he'll help for sure. but he won't be great damage. Corbin. He has a Juggernaut move. Right here. His 5-star move. 3 gems, 65%. So you would use this along with the sub. And it would buff your gems, right? So again, the Lashley plate and the subs. He doesn't have multiplies though. So there's that. You would go like Deep 6, Bear Hug, and then this move with like the Juggernaut gems. If you could get Juggernaut gems out a couple times, that would be interesting. But again, it's only an 800%. So he probably won't be crazy because it's only 800% black gem buff. If you had a drip plate on him with the black moves, that would be, and the Juggernaut, that would be interesting. With a drip plate, then I would say look out. That being said, though, the problem is the botch gems don't work with the drip in the sense that they're going to screw it up. So you're going to have to find some other way to hit those black gems. Likely, you would take the sub out and just run triple black, maybe, or no, you take the sub out and run double black and the Juggernaut move, I think. Again, haven't had time really to think about it, but this would get your buffs. The blacks would get your drip plates to go off, and then maybe you'd have something. But again, it's a lot of clicky. Yes, Bob. Yes. Macho King? Does he... I don't think Macho King does the things. So I don't think I would list Corbin as high damage this one, but he's an option if you don't have Lashley, if you know what I mean, like, and you don't have what's his face? Rocker. So I don't think I'd list him as a high option. Power gems. Does he make multiplies? No, not good. Offa will be solid. No problem, Bob. No ETA. Striker Lashley Gorilla. What do you mean? What about black? What does that mean? No ETA though, Bob, but it definitely so I sent video on it 2 feuds ago. So and I did get confirmation it's being worked on now, like actively, just no ETA yet. When I know if there's an ETA, I will happily let you know, Bob. Obviously, that one's a big deal to me too, as I love Corbin, right? And it's a solid moment for obviously Cody, which is the big attraction to it. Let's see who else. Who's got black buff and multiplied gems in particular, like maybe Juggernaut kind of thing. Do we have anyone else that I'm trying to think of right off? So shield wise, there's a lot of good ones. Zombie Bob, yeah. Stunning Steve, I can look at him at 6-star. I have him 5-star gold. Stunning Steve will be good. Oh, 2 Goldberg, I don't think so. Cena only does the multiplies, yeah? Multiplies doesn't make enough black gems. I don't think he has a buff, but we can look at him because we can look at him still. Other striker HBK? No, KO is usable. He's only okay. Right? He's not amazing. KO is okay. Most people's KOs suck, so I really hesitate to say yeah. KO is going to be okay because he doesn't. So the thing with KO, he's not going to help with the shield, and he's not going to do the damage turn 1. So and he's not an exhaust guy, and we don't use neutralize. So KO is not what I would call necessarily a good option because turn 2 he's not helping do anything, and he's not helping you win turn 1, right? So if he's your only option, sure, but often I feel like that's kind of the lazy answer, if that makes sense. Striker HPK for the shield might be good, yeah. Maybe. But he won't be high damage, for sure. And honestly, we're back to... Neutralize is still great when they choose to have that as an option. I'm fine that we have to break the shield sometimes. Honestly, guys, why are we looking so hard at the shield? Let me just go back to this real quick for you. All right. So, okay, we'll take Stunning Steve here. 4x1 area into Snowfalls. That's 24 gems. Right? He can put some multiplies out and do things too. Absolutely. But he's not gonna do crazy stuff, right? So here's what I'm gonna tell you guys is speed on the shield, right? Speed on the shield. So for most factions, if you don't have the rockers, let's say, you want to be able to deal with the shield quickly, get it down, keep doing damage, especially the turn 2. That's when you can do your big damage, right? So let's say you want to, right here, it's really easy, right? At the end of turn 1, your first turn, no, neutralizer is not going to work. At the end of your first turn, if you have this down already, literally you're going to, at the start of turn 2, when the shield goes up, you're going to click this and you're going to take half of the shield off with one click instantly. So if you have, plus they're black gems, so it'll be a decent amount of damage. If you have 2, literally your shield will go down instantly. If you only have 1, then you just recycle really quick and hit these 2 moves again, shield down. So for your defensive spot, I would recommend using this guy over pretty much everybody because he's going to be the shield breaker for your faction, right? You won't actually be carried. You can literally break the shield for your faction. If you are smart and have this loaded at the start of turn 2, you just click this and then you recycle and shields down. So, and it's a free option. So like, don't look into this. A lot of times I think we look into faction boss way too deep. Is you either have it or you don't. Now, I got sidetracked because I answered a DM. So, most people are not going to be able to have 35 gems ready to go at the start of the second turn, right? So, like, Stunning Steve was like 20. Now, Alpha is aggressive. If you have, like, he's your exhaust guy, for example, if you have max exhaust Alpha, he'll be clutch. Because let's say your faction doesn't have a carry group, etc. You run this moveset, and if you set it up right, I think I have a video on it from the last time he was there. If not, I'll make one this time around. You can continually buff this, not swipe, and not lose your stacks while he's hitting the exhaust, so you're not taking damage, right? What that means, what do you mean, Mherex? Not taking damage with exhaust? Here. If you don't know what a max level exhaust does, I will show you guys right quick. Reduces boss's damage by 50% for the next 2 boss moves. Cooldown 45 seconds. It stacks, guys. If you have 2 exhausts, you never take damage. Ever. Boss damage is not a problem. If you have 2 exhausts. If you only have 1, that's 10. On turn 2, not necessarily turn 2. There are some turns where you can stack it twice, solo, and you take no damage. Can I explain rage? So, let's say we're moving into 6-star health pool, right? Let's say everyone on the team has 12 million health, Sib, and they're all down to like 2 million health. So you got 10 million times 4, 40 million health. You would do 30% damage of that 40 million, so 12 million damage to the boss at level 1. If you're rage, you would use if you're not healing or using exhaust, right? Like if everyone like stacked rage up sort of thing, and you were trying to win on turn 2 when there's a shield maybe, and everyone had their vitality stacked way up, I could maybe see that being an interesting option depending how big this goes for finishing someone off, maybe under some circumstances. But for now, with the levels of currency we have, it'll be difficult to test like setting it up, right? Maybe if we get more currency in the pool, it could potentially be interesting at some point. But exhaust is so powerful right now, it would be hard for me to recommend anyone go rage. I don't know if that explains it at or not. You have it at level 10, so is yours 50%, and what's the cooldown? Yeah, the scouting missions make it look like it's for sure somebody bloodline related, right? It could be Solo, could be a bloodline Roman, it could easily be a bloodline Sammy. Heck, it could be a new Jay or Jimmy too, right? So it could be someone from the family, could get a Rock. I mean, we have the Rock's president thing too, so I kind of don't think it'll be Rock, but you know, who knows? For all we know, they know they're going to have Rock at WrestleMania, and they're just not telling anyone, they being WWE, and they said, hey, you should have a Rock this month. Who knows, right? So that's how that works. Hopefully that explained it, Sib. So really, you want to get the shield down quick, right? Assuming you don't win turn 1. Then you hopefully you have some decent damage guys, whatever they are. Ideally, maybe at least one rocker, maybe a striker Lashley. It's going to take me some time to figure out who that's going to be. But I don't think the shield should be too big of a focus for you guys, because everyone has access to at least one very good, very fast shield breaker, right? You take 2 of these, shields down instantly. You have other people that can chip away. You basically have 2 full turns without a debuff, right? So, I mean, Tech Rock, I'd take a Tech Rock. So there's that. Alpha certainly can grow his buff. That's a good choice. You know, Mr. Perfect. I think someone said Mr. Perfect. He might have Juggernaut gems. I don't remember. What has he got? That's decreases. No increase. Destroy multiplies. 5 gems. Purple. And no, I don't think he's going to be good. He'll be okay. You're going to turn some multiplies black. He'll be okay. 150% of teams missing health. Okay, Sib. So, in your case, 150%, let's say 4 people had rage, and we'll just take you, for example. You have rage, right? Let's say everyone on your team has 12 million health. Come turn 3, you're all down to 2 million health. You click that. You got 40 million. You're going to hit for 60 million damage. Actually, I haven't seen Young Rock. I've heard it's really good, though. So, I don't think Mr. Perfect will be great damage. He'll be okay. Certainly. That's what I want to know, Joey, because if Rage goes through a shield, that would be incredibly dope, right? Incredibly dope. So, in order for Shamrock's buff to work, you have to have this equipped, and it has to have MP. So, Shamrock would be rough? Probably. Right? I don't think you could make Shamrock work very well in boss battle without using props. That's not to say you can't, but I just don't think he would probably work very well. But I knew he had the buff, so I was interested, right? It does work through the shield? Okay, so Rage could be really freaking interesting in places where you're close and you just miss. Rage could definitely be interesting then. So I think Striker Lashley is going to be one of the better options for sure. Maybe I have to say KO will be one of the better options if there's not a lot for doing damage post turn 2. Black gems don't really help him because it's reds. Ridge, if you have Ridge leveled up, will certainly be good. Black gems, and you're using the Titan plate to grow it, you would be a pretty solid option if you, for some reason, if you have them leveled up already, right? Kofi on the portal? Sure. He might have some good stuff. So, Stunning Steve will be good, though, guys. Looking at, as being an option as well, but I don't know what the setup is going to be. Not necessarily for shield, right? So, you really, if you're doing, like, look at it as specific jobs. If your job is the shield, you need to break the shield super fast. That's all you care about. You don't care about your damage. It's get the shield down so your damage dealers can do damage, right? If your job is damage, you care about damage. Is that if you're trying to live with an exhaust, generally somebody that can grow their damage is the way to go. With a Titan plate, typically. Ray could maybe be okay there. Taker obviously could be okay. Titan plate works on subs only in boss battle, FYI. So you can use that on Ray's sub. What do we got? 6 multiply into black. 5 to make into 3. Okay, so... like that he theoretically could recycle these two moves back and forth, right? This is what you would do, is these two moves back and forth. Only one is choose, and you would just set it up so that, with the right trainers and whatnot, you're probably not going to hit insanely hard, but, if you have him 6-star because of tokens or whatnot, you might be able to do stuff. I wouldn't hit any other move, though, other than those two. I like that you can do it in 2 moves. That saves time. Because there's no buff, though. So I wouldn't call him a hard hitter. And it's a little bit heavy to load. But once you're going, you can just spam those 2 moves back and forth. So it's maybe okay-ish, but probably not like, again, shield... Honky Tonk Man's going to be faster, damage, it just won't be enough if the boss has 1 billion health like the last one, if that makes sense. Hopefully that answers it. So really it's about finding the solution to the problem, and if you need enough damage or you have to stay alive long enough to live. That's where this gets way more about the breakers than other stuff, right? Yeah, not so much, yeah. Cena, Ghostbuster Cena. I have him 6-star. My initial gut feeling is no. And I know I kind of dismissed it initially. Let me take a double check. You can use a tiara on him, and it will continue to buff his gem damage. So that's a plus. We'll list that as a plus for him. It's kind of choosy, but he absolutely could grow his damage. A lot of people have him 6-star. If he is your exhaust guy, that's great, because he will do some damage. Right? He will definitely do some okay damage. Not great, but the tiara will continue to grow it, and you don't need to swipe. It's just choosy. But he can continue building his damage. The problem is, well, maybe not as much of a problem, because if you have a Honky Tonk Man in there for the shield, you could theoretically use Honky Tonk Man for the shield, Cena even without the boss breaker, and then 2 other exhausts, or an exhaust and a maxed heal. You know what I mean? and he could contribute that way. So if you don't have a Rocker Sean, maybe a Striker Lashley will do okay as well, and you're stuck with, okay, we have to take this down slowly. Somebody like him with a Tiara would help, but you know, like Taker with a Titan Plate who continue to grow his damage would be good. I think Dusty can do some stuff with the Tiara and not have to swipe. He can go back and forth, so Dusty could be good too. But you would have to live, and living, you're going to want a maxed heal with an exhaust or 2 max exhausts. Then you need a shield breaker, and then you need damage, right? Or you can use 2 shield breakers and have damage that can grow. Rocker Sean is going to be way better than Lashley, but Lashley might be okay. I'll have to look into Striker Lashley, but he might be pretty solid. Not on Rocker's level. It won't. This one Snake will not buff that. Right. So Doc, if you don't, your goal is going to be as useful as possible. So that's a very good question. So I can't sort these right now. Wait, can I? Let me see. This might help. All right. So your goal is going to be as useful as possible. I don't know, Zandel. I haven't done the math yet. I'll get there eventually. But I certainly haven't mathed it out yet today, since this is the first day it dropped. So defensive, you would definitely, to bring something to the table, to break the shield, you can use him, right? Otherwise, you'll have to bring a max healer and use 1 healer and 1 exhaust. We're talking on level 20, right? Yep, break shield, heal team, or use exhaust. Pretty much, Brett, yeah. So if you don't have a max heal and you don't have a max exhaust, you are going to have a heck of a hard time getting through aggressive and defensive in any boss battle on 20, unless your team can completely carry you, right? So I would say, as far as from a breaking shield standpoint, defensively, get Honky Tonk Man to 5-star gold. You're good to go. On your defensive slot, you're going to be useful. And he's also making black gems, right? So I would say he's the play. Everyone has him. Might have actually have him built up from the immobile boss battle. He's also a good trainer, so he's worth taking there. And he's a legendary striker. So win, win, win all the way around. Best Honky Tonk Man as well. So he's a good one to take up to 5-star gold in general. He will help your roster, and he'll be like, that's who I would take defensively that everyone has. And he can break the shield. Now, aggressive, you really need a max boss breaker. You take whoever you have that's maxed. If you don't have somebody maxed, then you have to bring something to the table like break the shield. Somebody like Corbin, you could do well with, in the sense that you can have the Juggernaut gem ready to turn all of the botches as soon as you swipe. So with Corbin, go ahead and keep in mind, this is more important than your damage if your job is to break the shield, right? So you run him like this. At 5-star gold, go ahead and run him like this. At the end of your turn, you should have the Juggernaut down, the 3 Juggernauts down, and on 1, so they're ready to swipe. And you should have all of your botch gems on the board. So at the start of turn 2, you do any 3 match, and it converts all of these into black gems. You're going to take half the shield down. And you're going to have some buff black gems, so he will hit harder than Honky Tonk Man and be another really good shield option. Everyone has Corbin. He's 100% worth taking to 6-star. He's also worth having at 5-star gold. You guys know how I feel about Corbin. So he's another one that you could break the shield and not be useless for your team, and he can do some damage, right? So Corbin is really good. For this one, Neutralize won't do anything. It breaks the shield and it removes boss's buffs. So Corbin's a great one for everyone at aggressive. Just know though, guys, when you set up a team, yeah, I know, right, Bills Mafia? When you set up a team, you need to know what you're going in with, right? And how it's going to work. So you can't go in with like 4 boss breaker shield breakers and no exhaust and no heal and expect to live. You're just going to fail, right? So that's what I see most often is people join a lobby with no idea of what they need to do. So try and educate yourself that you're not going to do 1 billion damage without staying alive a long time. So the first thing you should do if you cannot beat it turn 1, you gotta live. So your first goal is to live. After you're living, your second goal has to be, how do I take the shield down so we can do damage? So you have to live, you have to take the shield down, and then you have to do damage. But if you can't win turn 1, it doesn't matter what damage you do if you can't live, because you're never going to beat it. And turn 1 is probably legitimately only happening if you have Rock or Sean. Okay? So you have to get in the mindset, maybe you can win turn 2 if you take the shield down fast. Fair enough, Peck. You know how I feel about it, but we'll get there, right? So another decent option would be Dusty. Ray, if you have your breaker built up, you could absolutely use Ray. He's going to put multiply gems out, and you could use him with the sub and the Titan plate to grow it, and do something like that. You could do a lot of different things you could do with Ray, but I would only take Ray if I had exhaust built up, for example, in this one. Who else at aggressive? Hogan can easily work for a shield. Cena, again, we covered Cena. Cena would be an okay option. When we get to aggressive, Showtime. When we get to aggressive. I'm sorry, Chaotic. We'll talk about him when we get to Chaotic. Shamrock can make blacks, as I recall, so Shamrock could do a little bit on the shield. Yes, Striker Lashley is going to be one of the better damage options, I think, probably. That's not named Rocker Sean. Orton, for sure. Yes. Alpha will be good. These are great. Oh, yeah, thanks, Oklahoma Thunder, thanks. So those are some options you could use, but just Ridge would be great if you have them high enough to survive. But just know what they're doing, right? Like, what is their purpose? You're either helping your team survive or you have to do mass damage. No, Zombie Bob's gonna suck, but if you have his exhaust max One Wing Angel, he's usable and helpful. Yeah, aggressive is usually a ton. Okay, so then you go to Chaotic here, and KO is a good turn 2 option for damage. Just know you need somebody to take the shield down for him, and he's not bringing exhaust or healing to the table. So that limits you because he helps with nothing other than damage. So if you have 2 exhausts and a shield breaker and KO, you're fine. But if you don't, there's that. Yes, Shamrock will be a good shield breaker, TJ. Shamrock will be a good shield breaker. How to run KO? That depends on your plates, but this is probably the back to the old school original KO with a Titan plate build. But yes, let's see what else we have at Chaotic this time. Guys, who's good shield breakers at Chaotic? So who makes a bunch of black gems? I mean, Riddle's okay with the multiply. He's not going to be great, but he'll be okay. Growing the damage, Otis would be good. Chaotic, I see what you did there. As I recall, there's really nothing for him here on this one. Yeah, there's not, sadly. Big E, if you have Big E leveled up, Powerhouse Otis, Titan plate build. If you have Big E leveled up and you have his gear, he can just spam this move over and over and over again. So he would be a fine shield breaker, just like Orton would be. So you could use Big E for a shield breaker. Yeah, so I think Chaotic, I'm going to have to probably level someone to be useful as a shield breaker, to be honest, because Chaotic is not looking great damage-wise, and I dislike KO. Does Nakamura do black gems multiply? Or is it blue? Blue? Okay, never mind. Nah. Too bad. Who else we got? Yeah, Chaotic isn't looking great this time, to be honest. Eh. He makes multiply gems one wing. Eh. He's not, it doesn't go fast enough. I've tried a lot of times with him. It just isn't there. Do not start with Andrade. Not that again. RVD doesn't have a multiply setup, does he? It's just the bleed on him. I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't remember. Boy, yeah, howdy. Yeah. Okay then. Not really. No. No, Zombie Mankind, maybe. Jimmy's not, you mean Acro Jimmy? I don't think so. You can't always get to it, but yes, he can also buff it. I think Big E is probably one of the better chaotic ones to break the shield. Tech Jimmy is aggressive. And his multiply build would be okay there, yeah. No problem, Ziggy. What did you say? Where did, oh, Andrade? Does he, I mean... Striker Seth. I don't think it can recycle very well at all. So that would be the problem with Striker Seth. Chaotic, I'm going to have to spend some time on. It's pretty junky, really, for options. So yeah, you'll have to make KO work damage-wise, or slip somebody in that can do some black gem damage stuff. I think Motu Big E is kind of the way. Yeah, not a big fan of Macho for this one. I don't think so, Oklahoma Thunder. Maybe. I'd have to look. So if you have Eternal Positivity, you can just roll with these two moves over and over and only hit these two moves. So Big E could be really, really good. Zombie Triple H has long move animations, but if you need to break a shield, he could be passable, I suppose. Big E would be the way. I'll take mine to 5-star gold. Embrace what style is he, Peck? What style is ETV? Yes, Evo, that is the answer. It's not realistic for everyone though. What one is ETV, Seth? He's botch into blue. Botch into multiply. I think it's too many clicks. DTV Seth, this one. Aggressive? Alright. Yeah, Brett. He's not bad. I feel, if I recall, the multiply set doesn't cycle well. Oh no, it can. It's got the 3x3. Sure, I guess. It's gonna refill itself. You're probably not gonna do a ton of damage, but yeah, that could work. It won't be like, he won't be high damage, but he's going to break some black gems, do some damage. Yeah, that could work. Red, red, black. Won't be great, but if you had his boss breaker leveled up, or you need a, you know, yeah, he'll be okay. Sure. And this one, obviously, Rocker Sean is the choice. After that, though, what do we got? Stunning Steve can help with the shield. These breakers are going to be irrelevant, mostly. Yeah, decent for sure. Nakamura will be okay. Not so much on perfect, but he could help with the shield and do a little damage. Actually, so guys, full disclosure, last time I found out when I used Gable as my healer, he actually was quite useful breaking the shield if they have a choose move. So items set up this way, and I would get the board filled with yellow gems and then refill this. So at the start of turn 2, I was choosing into all of the yellow gems, and I was dropping about 25 to 30 yellow gems instantly. That combined with the zombie edge and stuff got the shield down a lot quicker. So you can use any black gem choose guy if you set them up properly and get it loaded again to be a shield breaker. So if you happen to have like a max healer that can choose black gems, or a max exhaust that can choose black gems, that's like extra credit, extra bonus. Cody would be good too, for sure, if you have him. Yeah, not as good as Rocker Sean, but I would think he would be good too. If you got Cody, I feel you got Rocker, I would say, because Cody is much harder to get than Rocker. But, you know, sometimes luck, right? Sometimes luck, so... Shinsuke, okay. Always. He'll hit 8 times less hard than last time, though. So Snoop will be good because he's got the gem buff to black gems. What's that, Concrete Man? So Snoop could potentially be a damage guy. I don't have him. I know his animations are a little slower, but he's got the massive buff. And I think he does multiply gems too, yeah? So, and then puts the black gems on him. Oh, yeah. Concrete Man. So, like in my case, right? Because he'll be my exhaust guy. That's a very good... So, there's a few ways you can go. If you have a high damage guy... Yep, talked about Dusty. He'll be okay-ish for shield breaking. His damage won't be amazing, Ghost, but he'll be okay. So, if you have a damage guy... You can run, you don't need to run this setup and be the damage guy surviving with the Titan. You can absolutely, also, the Titan plate will work off of the sub in boss battle. So you could run something kind of silly along these lines. If you wanted to help with the shield and have the choose ready, you could easily do this kind of thing. Potentially. And you would be able to grow the Titan plate, right? As well. So you could easily do something like that and have the black choose ready to go on turn 2. So that's certainly something you could do to help with the shield if you're struggling with the shield. Yeah, absolutely. I will probably run mine standard. Actually, I may end up just doing this. No, I think I'd put the choose in to be safe. Like that. And then go... I think I would do this. Maybe I'll do something like that. Then I can help with the shield too. We'll see. But yeah, something like that absolutely can work. Yeah, so it's good to get creative, right? When you have those options. Likely this will end up being my lineup here. And I feel like I won't have to use the healer this time. I'll probably be able to get away with breaking a shield. So this will likely be what I run, and I'll take Big E to 5-star gold. That's likely what I will run. Did that help give some okay options, guys? I'll do it a little bit more thoroughly towards the end of the week after I've had time to play some stuff, maybe math some stuff up. So Taker is great all the time in my opinion. Don't regret him at all. I use him a lot. He's really useful all around. Yes, Taker is a great 6-star choice. Neidhart triple green? Let me look. I wish Ridge was leveled up. He would be really great. Okay, it increases your red gem damage, and it makes 7 random gems into multiply gem. 5 gems to make into red, and 1 gem to destroy. I don't think you're probably going to do a ton of damage, but that's a lot of boost. So, and I don't know how fast you'll get it off. You would need to try this. Like, how hard do you hit? How hard do you hit with this, Concrete Man? Multiply gems of 4. 6 million? Okay. So if multiply gems are strength 4 and they're going to get plus 14, you should hit at least 3 times. You probably would hit for like 20 million. Would be my guess. 20 million would be my guess. On that. If you're hitting for 6, I want to say like 20 million. So probably not good enough at all to outweigh not being able to help with the shield, right? Or a breaker. Considering the boss will have 1 billion health. Whereas like someone like Stunning Steve won't hit super hard necessarily, but maybe you could do doesn't he have a multiply thing? So you could with Stunning Steve purple recycle, so, yeah, I think that, yeah, you'd be better off breaking the shield or helping with the shield probably. I would think so, Peck. Yeah, that seems to be the number-ish lately. And I would think they would be bloodline related, yeah. I would expect Romans, Sammys, Rocks. You know what I mean? Like, everyone in the scouting mission would likely be in there. Memrock wouldn't surprise me as a scout, as one of the more rare ones, right? So I guess we'll find out, but yeah, I'd expect that. It's getting a little bit later. Actually, I've been streaming almost 3 hours. Let me go ahead and do the last 2 giveaways, the little one and the big one for you guys. And then you can stay or leave as you feel like. I don't kind of forgot about those talking about boss battle. My channel all week, same time as this was. And I'll be talking about boss battle likely every single day, as well as other stuff. Have you guys enjoyed the stream today? Do you like going over this stuff? Stay Puff with Drip would probably be solid, Edmund. I don't know how amazing he'll be. If you like this format of like kind of event feedback stuff at the start and things like that, we can make this a normal Monday kind of thing. Because I've kind of I enjoy this kind of stuff. It's really so a lot of parts of the game for me sometimes get a little bit old, but what I really enjoy doing is doing stuff that's helpful, you know, actually attempting to be a content creator, creating useful content, helping you guys out, boss battle where there's some stuff to figure out. So awesome. Thank you for that feedback, guys. I appreciate that. My Twitch, you just go to my Twitch channel, and you can follow there. I can get you let me do a link for you. This is mostly what my streams are like, just no giveaways on mine. Otherwise, it's pretty much exactly the same. I on the official channel, I don't know if I could do that, Greg Cherry. My channel, I've often had people on. There's a couple people that have open invitations whenever they want, but they don't usually want to. Yeah, Mystical, I think I will. What are giveaways? Oh, thanks, Lux. I try. I think, like I said, it's the part of the game I enjoy the most now. All right, let me get this tabbed over. Let's get, this is for the last $20 pack, and then we will do the big boy. So we did the truffle shuffle, and here we go. SRP 082450. SRP, are you here, though? Well, I'm glad you survived your workday, man. 10 hours is a while, for sure. SRP. SRP. Thanks, Kuka. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, Top Food. You appreciate it. All right, buddy. I'm going to DM you. You have Stranger Danger turned on, SRP, so I cannot DM you because I am a stranger. I am going to type in the chat. If you click on my name and message me, Mherex Gaming, if you didn't know, click on my name and whisper me on Twitch. And then once you whisper me, I can send you the code. That is not a code. I should try and make them look like codes and see how many people go try it. That's kind of funny. Also, while we're going through this, any more boss related? I actually really think Big E's going to be good. If Don J is still here, which he probably isn't because he's watching Raw, I bet. Big E might be quite good. Okay, there you go. Now let me see if I can DM you, SRP. It's not letting me, even though you sent it to me. Let me try clicking your name again. Also, try messaging me one more time, please, if you would. I know that's a pain, but I'm on the official channel, but I'm not recording. Do you need anything?
Oh no, I was just going to see if Nathan's up.
Okay, fair enough. Cool. Just making sure you didn't need something.
Oh, I was gonna read up on phone.
Oh, right on. Try DMing me again, bud. That's the youngest spawn who is an adult. So all the kids are adults now. And that's the youngest. SP Jigamo number person. SRP. Can you DM me again? There it goes. It's working now. I just refreshed it. We're good. Let me send you your code, bud. Sorry. Okay, here we go. You know how to use the portal, right? To redeem the code? There's your code, buddy. You should see it in the chat. The DM now, not chat. You can get 7 pulls on the portal for $10. Is this the event that I need? So $20 would get me that last milestone in the 50 Valor Shards, Pat? Is it that one? Nice. Oh. Okay. Shoot. Am I gonna spend $20 and do 14 pulls? I haven't been spending much, but I really like those Valor Shards. Really, because I enjoyed Valor. Maybe, maybe. I do need a video today, and that would be a cheap one. Let's look at it, Carp. I'll pull it up. Let's look at it. I don't do a lot of polls, so actually, before we go, look at the polls. Let me get the big one in. This will be the grand prize winner. I believe it's the $100 pack with 40 pulls. So here you go. Here's the big winner. We're gonna truffle shuffle, and then just for you, I'm gonna say big money, no whammy. Good luck. Here it is. Tyler Gillies 4. Tyler Gillies 4. Are you here? Tyler Gillies 4. Is there a Tyler here? Is he taggable? No, he's taggable. We'll give him a minute. We'll give him a minute. I just did add him. Sometimes there's some delay for people, so I'll give it a little bit since he's here. You're here, send it to me. In the meantime, let's look for that 7-pull offer. You know, I didn't look in these because I didn't need Hall of Fame Sarge. Thank you, Pat. Rock for President loot coins. Yeah. $20 is probably because I'd also get that'd be 50 Balor shards for me. Yeah, maybe 15. Wait. None of those. Okay, there's no. Where's the portal spend event? Is this it? Okay, yeah, it is. 1,200 more of these. Maybe I will. I'm gonna think about it. Not. I'm gonna think about it. Okay, did dude show up? Did dude show up? He didn't show up? I'm gonna re-pull. Alright, let's re-pull. Here we go. That's all the time. Too bad, so sad. Can't slow everyone else down. Shuffle, shuffle. That was a whammy. Let's see if we have a big winner here. Issa 4. Do we have a Issa 4? Feels bad, man. Okay. All right. Going back in. Issa, not me. Issa Mario. Bing. Boom. Imagine if they had only stayed like 10 minutes longer. 70 times 7. 790 times 7? Are you here? Hey, big winner. All right. Oh, that was the wrong button. Apparently, Huggy Jeff, I clicked on your name twice. Hold on. Ah, chat's moving too fast. I can't click. I keep getting Huggy Jeff because his name's right under his. There we go. Whisper. Oh, you have Stranger Danger turned on. Message me 797 times 7. There's the I'm Mherex Gaming. Click on my name and message me. You have whispers blocked from strangers. Right on, Huggy Jeff. All right, let me refresh this so I can get past this stranger danger. No problem, bud. No problem. Let me get you your code. You redeem on the portal. I think I'm... Bob, should I do the pulls, Bob? What? I need to look at everything I'm gonna get. I'm... so close and so far. Oh, I hate spending money. I'm cheap. And I'll just sell it to myself that it's content. I need a video for today. Won't pay for itself, though. Won't pay for itself, though. All right, here's your code, 70. Go get her, bud. Good luck. One step closer. Yeah, everyone wants people to pull because then they feel better, right? About their pulls. No problem, bud. Good luck. All right, let me take this off the screen because I don't need that on the screen. Send for... Oh, yeah. I mean, it's what you said, right? It is the $20. I was like, man, for $20, I would do this. Let's look at... Okay, I get... What do I get from this? Let's logically look at this. We're... You're positive it's enough. Let's do the math first. 28,000, that'd be 48,000 points. That's definitely enough. That's definitely enough. And then we're so far away, I won't get roped in. It is 7,500 tokens and 50 Balor shards. That's a meaningful amount. Oh, wait. There's a Reaspend event up again? I didn't see that. That's the one I'm looking at, Doc Holiday. Also, look at what I got from the milestones. I'm actually... Striker Lashley kind of excited about that, I think. That's kind of exciting. I do have the moment for Seth. But I didn't get his gear, Bob. Oh, okay. You can claim now. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't get his moment, bud. Or, I mean, I didn't get his gear. 50% less for me. Later, crazy. Good luck, bud. Thanks for being on. Balor, how many shards do I have? I'm gonna think about this real quick. Logically. I really just want to be able to recruit him next month. I would have preferred to do that with 0 spending. So he was the showdown guy. 1315. That would put me to 1365. What's in the polls? Not that I'm gonna get anything. Oh man. Can you imagine? I could. Never happen. Don't fall into that trap, Mherex. Oh. Imagine hitting the featured and getting that. Ooh. Ew. Ew. What the actual... Bruh. Bruh. No, this is not tempting at all. I'm definitely... What's in the comments? That's... No, 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 no. Oh, this is gonna be the ugliest set of pulls ever. Ugh. Alright. Oh, 5%? Oh, okay. Well, that explains it. Way higher percentage than I thought. 5% is much. Usually featured is like 1 to 2%. So that's like 1 in 20 instead of 1 in 50 to 100. So okay. Well, no, like I said, I always earlier, I only pull if I'm okay getting nothing. And the reason I would pull would be for this milestone for 50 Valor shards because usually in Showdown I can get another 100 to 200 next month. So this would put me 45 short of that mark. And then there's 7,500 of these. Which lets me get to that range. I would get all three of these. And then I'm actually fairly close on priest, less than 300. So with whatever's left, I would snag priest. Play the long game. So let me get my calculator out. How many shards left in the portal milestone, Bob? Do you know? That we can claim if we max, if the community maxes it. 14,549. Actually, let's do this one first. 4,899 times 3. That's going to take 14,697 shards to get the 3 Valor. And oops, that was not what I wanted to do. Yeah, no, that's the slippery slope, Mayo. Not happening. The portal for the tokens, the community event. Do you know how many are left to claim? 5 milestones left. Because I'm trying to figure out max amount of these I would have. 27,3. Okay, let's minus 27,003. Crap, I just effed it all up. And I can't remember anything. Times 3. 14,000 minus 3. I would have 12,603 left. 12,603 left, plus the 7,500 from the milestone. 20,103 left. And if we maxed it, I can only get one priest regardless if I get 3 of these. Maybe it would be better off to get 2, 14, 20. That's just a lot. That's not going to happen. And I would just go Starfill frags, so it's not the end of the world. The Starfill frags are amazing. Probably maybe even worth it for that. 7,500 is a lot of Starfill frags if I look at it that way. That's 3,500 Starfill frags, essentially. That's not terrible. How do I know I hoard them? I mean, Bill's Mafia is not wrong. You want to see? Because he's not wrong. 20,000 Trickster. I've never used one. 20,000 Trickster. I've never used one. I don't know, Oklahoma Thunder. Never been able to figure that out. Yeah, I definitely hoard my Starfill frags. And it's stupid that I haven't used these on Zombie Dom. Just saying. Let me look. Let me look at my play around money bank. Actually, I looked earlier. I know how much I have. YOLO, whatever. We'll do some pulls. Okay. I've talked myself into it. Yep, I gotta buy them, dear you. $20. 14 pulls. I blame Pat for telling me they were on sale and I could hit my $20 mark. So that's like my max spend these days. I cannot believe I'm buying Sergeant Slaughter shards. This is horrible. Technically, I'm not. I'm just buying pulls. But I still feel dirty about buying pulls. Oh, yep. There's $10 spent. And here comes another 10. Oh, the pain is real. It hurts me. Ugh. I don't feel good. I blame patty cakes. Alright, I got an additional 3 million coin from the Fiesta stamp. 5 4-star gold tokens, okay. And we got the spend milestone thing of something here. 500 medallions and 1200. Oh. That's some extra medallions for the thingamajiggy too. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna be bad. That's the way pulls are. He is the best Hall of Fame Sarge in the game. You're not wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, if I get 5-star silver Tech Gable, that would be great. Oh, you know what? I did my math on the tokens wrong because I get another 5,000 for the Blitz that I still have to do. So actually, I might have enough to get Priest twice. Now that I think about it with those extra 5,000, because I'll do my Blitz and see where I end up. Not on this. I'll do that later. But yeah, maybe I'll get enough shards to get 100 enough to get 100 Priest shards. So that would mean less Starfield frags, though. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. All right, I'm gonna record this, guys. It's gonna be really funny because it's on the official channel, but nobody will know that. If I pull 6-star Cody, I will absolutely 1000% lose my freaking crap. You don't even know. It's not gonna happen though. Why would you do that, Chandler? And you get a kiss, Pat. Yeah. All right, here we go. Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. I'm gonna be doing a pull because it gets me a milestone, and it gets me this milestone with these things in it. 50 Balor shards, 7,500 prize wall tokens, which I will turn into more Balor shards, and hopefully recruit them next month during Showdown. I was not going to do this unless I could get the pulls for $20. Or what I needed to get this milestone for 20 or less. And unfortunately, Pathausen was like, yo, there's Sergeant Slaughter shards on sale that have 7 pulls in it. You can get 14 pulls, and it'll be enough to get you that milestone for your $20 limit. So this is all his fault. Right here. And this is negative. This is when it's not good to be a streamer. I was all set to not spend, and chat just bullied me. And bullied me and bullied me. So here I am on the Champs official channel, spending my own money to do 14 pulls to get a milestone. And this is not probably going to be pretty, but here we go. Big money, no whammy, one time, 6-star Cody Rhodes. I'm not asking for much. Not asking for much at all. Just a 6-star Cody Rhodes. It's never going to happen. Here come the worst 14 pulls you've ever seen. I'm calling it now. Here we go. But just in case, big money, no whammy. Big money, no whammy. Here we go. I was bullied. I was bullied. Watch me get the featured and have it be Tech Gable. Oh. Okay. We're gonna... What? This game knows I hate Trickster Sarge. Really hate Trickster Sarge. That's not... Yeah. The people that know me know. Yeah, get out of here, guys. Yeah, that was the guaranteed. Guaranteed! The pain is real. I actually want to see Judgment Day shards. I would be ecstatic if I hit any of those. Really, if you need Kofi, apparently this is the loot for you. You're not kidding, Mike. I'm also doing this pull live on stream, so I can see 5-star. Go all the way to 6. I'm not touching that. Aww. No! 5-star Alpha Academy Chad Gable. Ah! Ah! I'm not even mad about that. Shoosh! I'm actually not even mad about that. Sarge again, really, game? Do not. I ain't even mad about that. It's a fuse. The fact that I got a fuse out of this at all is shocking, to be honest. I mean, I did get 2 fuses. Yeah, this is just Troll City. Like, literally Troll City. Alright. Last 7, here we go. Big money, no whammy. What am I gonna call? I'm gonna call it here. What am I getting here? I'm gonna say... I'm gonna call... the ultimate... I mean... You know what? We're getting Dusty this time. We're getting Showboat Dusty this time. Showboat Dusty, here it is. No, don't even, Chandler. Don't put that on me. Do not put that on me. Why would you even speak that into existence, Chandler? Bring it home, Dusty! Oh, that's not even a fuse for me, guys. That's not even a fuse for me. Somebody was really close on that 5-star gold. Sarge, almost. You were close. Might be this one. We got gold. Oh, hey, another fuse. Ooh, high drama. Will it go to a 5th star? No. Boo. Will it go to 5 stars? Nope. Oh, ABA. Another fuse. Shards? Not the shards I wanted. Was that featured? I think that might have been featured. And finally, we will end the grand disappointment in a guaranteed Lex Luger. All right. Well, let's see what we got for fuses. Honestly, 2 more fuses. You know, this isn't the worst set of pulls. I hit the featured twice. I guess you want to see what's crazier, guys? Let's hold on. You know what? While we're here, there's no reason to do this now, but as long as we're here, and we're making a video, let's make it a little more interesting. We're not done. We're not done. We're crashing because Mherex is making a video. And that's how that works. I mean, I don't know about 6-star. I would have to separate the videos, but we're not done yet. We're not done yet. No, we're not done. No, I will not be stopped. I will not be censored. No, I will not save it. You save it. I'm not saving anything. Listen, this is $20 right here. This is $20. I'm getting my money's worth. What? Mherex rolled a 50% what he thought was a worthless reality era technician strap? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. What kind of nonsense and tomfoolery? He's got a skip turn. Listen, he's got a green gem buff. He probably makes 3 green gems. He's got a sub. And they do nothing after the sub. He makes 3 random gems into green. I can destroy 3 green gems. And he look at this. I can cycle for days on this. For days. And we have an abundance of Gable shards. So this nonsense is just going to cost me coin. A shoosh! Okay, you know what? I feel like this needs to be 2 videos. This is going to need to be 2 videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video now, and you all are going to be in suspense at what happens next. So remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that really helps me out. And stay tuned for the following video of what happens to American Alpha Chad Gable. I mean, come on, Bob. He's got 5 full stars. Hold on. Let's we're gonna do something, because I think everyone needs to see. Let Mherex logo go away. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah. Let's just go over here. And chat box. Copy. Paste. Let's see if this comes up in the chat window works. As people type. They gave a bunch away. And he's also in the shard store. And my crew says I have bad ideas. Well, so really, I mean, games should be fun. And will you guys talk in chat a little bit? I want to see if the chat window is working. Actually, I'll just go to my stream channel here. Yeah, type in chat. Let's see if this works. Do 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 do. Why are you not working? Maybe it takes a while to catch up. Showboat Mankind version 2. So here's the deal, guys. Really, here's the deal. Why is it not showing up? I don't like any of my technicians. And I have 28 tokens. And I don't want to take any of them up. Why is chat not showing up? That's rude. What? Why are you not working? What was that? I am going to make such bad decisions right now. I really want chat to show up, though. Is John Cena chatting? Apparently. Literally, I have... Oh, wait. Chat box is turned on. Off. On. Why are you not working? Why is it not working? Is... Hold on. I'll get around it this way. Hold on. I've done this before. there's another way around this. I will just log this. Hold on. You, delete you. Gonna add a new window. Let's not dox myself in any way here. And let's do this. And let's window capture. Okay, perfect. There's more than one way to win. Hashtag winning. Yeah, how about that? Did I delete my logo totally? Well, that was stupid. Could have just unclicked it. Hooray for chat screen! All right. All right. I don't know, guys. Let's record it just in case. Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. You guys might remember Show About Mankind going 6-star, right? Well, if you saw the previous video I did before I released this one, I got a poll. And you may have been watching and said, you know, that's not the best poll ever. I kind of disagree. To the point that I have thrown an amazing strap on this guy. And I think we're going to make some mistakes. Let's just start out by doing this. How big a mistake it is has yet to be determined. But it's likely a mistake. I mean, really, the only reason I'm doing this is because Pat Housen bullied me into doing pulls to get a milestone. And I feel really bad about spending the $20 on the milestone. So to make myself feel better, I'm taking this card up. Poster, don't find me. I'm on the official channel this second. Sorry, Furpo. Don't beat me. So here we go. If you guys didn't see the pull, you should see it. I mean, I got shards for this guy. I need another defensive tech because, you know, Zombie Dom isn't cutting it. And what you may not know is Master Gable here, a shoosh, gets a stun. 2-turn stun. And as we all know, what's better than a 1-turn stun, chat? What's better than a 1-turn stun? Help me out, chat. Don't leave me hanging. This is for content here. A 2-turn stun, yes. You are right. Thank you. Thank you. Listen. Listen here. When you come at Gable with your blast gems, I'm making them immobile. Just saying. Come at me, bro. So, this is the content that other content creators are afraid to do. There's no drip plate build to save this guy. There's no fancy plates out there that are going to turn him into something spectacular. There's no fancy tricks here. This is just Mherex leveling potentially the worst technician out there. Because he wants to. Because it's Chad freaking Gable, and he's got a 2-turn stun. Listen, I got Davy's Brutus beat already with Mankind. I'll throw the gauntlet down, Davy. Who you got? Who you got to counter Master Gable here? Huh? Huh? Nobody. You got nothing. You don't have the guts. Gable will wreck Beefcake with his stun. Wreck him. Wreck him. On top of it, there's really no good reason to be doing this right now. Other than I pulled him. This is the kind of ridiculous, fearless content that needs to be made. I'm calling you out, Davey. You know what? Actually, no. Davey, I respect you. There's someone I don't respect, though. He used to be a champion for less than good posters. In fact, I'm not calling them posters. Cards. That's DJ. DJ used to be a man of principle. He used to play Bam Bam. He used to do the fan bam damn dangalo bobbers thing, where he would play Fandango and Bam Bam. What happened to you, DJ? Who's your junky YOLO card? Man, Davey and I are waiting. I'm already on my second. Are you even on your first? Where is the DJ that had the courage of his convictions to level up Bam Bam? Where are you at, DJ? I'm calling you out in this video. Just so you know. Just so you know. Calling you out. Yeah, Bammer up to 6-star next month. That's old news, man. Bammer had... Come on. Get on my level. Get on Chad Gable's level. Get on Chad Gable's level. I'm just saying. I am just saying. You know who's got a class advantage against the powerhouse? Technicians. Gable will wreck Bam Bam. Gable has a better stun. He's got a better strap. Bam Bam has no chance. You have tech angle going 6s? I love it. A shoosh. Who saw this coming at the start of the stream? Did anyone see this coming at the start of the stream? Did anyone today wake up and say, you know what? I bet Mherex is going to take Gable up to 6-star. Live on the Champions channel. Yeah. I'll talk that mad smack. Listen. Listen. When the PG technician era, reality era requirements roll around, everyone's going to be jealous when this dude's required. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Did he though? Or was that just one that that he got leveled up for the stream? Neville would be a great one for the lulz. I've used Gable, died against a 5-star silver. I will take that bet. I will win with this guy. I will win with this guy. You're scared there's going to be a 6-star... I'm going to talk to Furpo about that. Oh, wow. Okay, all right. Well, you know. Pepperidge Farms remembers. You didn't use the stun, by the way. Yeah, the stun set doesn't recycle super well. Unless I find some kind of plate nonsense to do with it. All right. This is how you know. So my buddy's like, are you going to do the 6-star event this week? I'm like, no, not doing the 6-star event Evolve this week. Well, apparently I lied to you, buddy. Apparently I lied to you. There it is. Perfection. Chat, you know what? No, we're not done. We're not done. No, we're not done. We're just gonna use all of his shards up. We're not done. Yeah, Bob, I took him 6-star. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I've committed to... Listen, this dude has a 20,000 damage sub. 20,000 damage. At 13 MP. That's a game changer. That is a game changer. Yeah, I sure am, dear you. It's go time. Look at this. 91% increased green gem damage, and I don't even have a choose green move. Listen, y'all, when they make the green version of the drip plate that works on yellow moves, you won't be laughing then. Yeah, when there is the green drip plate, it makes multiplies off of yellow moves, nobody's going to be laughing at the yellow drip plate. They're going to be like, wow, how did Mherex know this ahead of time? And I'll be like, you know what? I just did. Triple yellow Gable. Wreck you all. Yeah, that's right. Wreck you all. He's gonna kill the scout mission. Yeah. 100%. Insider information leaked. I still don't have the original drip plate, so I wouldn't get that one either. The tech Gable plate. Azhoosh. Purpo, make that happen for me. We gotta talk about reworking Gable and getting him some good gear. Six-star, you know what? Showboat tokens are a problem for me. As much as I would love to do that. No, he's not a good trainer or coach. I don't even think he's useful. I literally think there's zero reason to do this. What? You'd never even use him. Like, yeah, possibly the worst trainer in the game. Possibly the worst trainer in the game. Whoa, what was that? And I'm still over... Master Gable! You're a Picasso! What? What? Your poor face, Master Gable! Oh, I'm still recording. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Starfill? It's hard to justify. Hard to justify the Starfill at this point. I'm gonna consider it. I will 151 million coin. I don't think we're there yet. The problem is, if I max him out, he will be higher talent than Showboat Mankind. And that's a problem. That is a slight problem. He is incredible. What a specimen. What a specimen. Look at this. Look at all right. I don't know what to say. I don't know what I've just done. I'm feeling interesting right now. So I think that's it for this video. There will be more to come of Master Gable, rest assured. DJ, you're a chump sucker. Just saying. Get on my level, every other content creator. Showboat Mankind, Tech Gable. I'm just throwing this out right now. No fancy plates going on here. No flips, just fists. Get on my level. I do, Oklahoma Thunder, I do. So for now, that's it for this video. More Gable to come. I like to think I have potentially the best tag team in all of the game. And actually, let's just update my Showdown defense to reflect that. You can go find it right now, today. In fact, I will challenge the community. If you watch this video, see if you can find my defense. And if you can beat it, record it for me. I would love to see you try to beat this defense. So, Mankind makes blue. And, you know, I may have thought this through better than you guys thought. Because Gable has blue moves. Just saying. Come find me. Record it, and let's show it off. Come face Gable's stun and his sub. I wish you luck, good sirs and madams. Until next time, enjoy. Good luck, everyone. All right. Who saw that coming? No, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of anything. Not scared of anything. I'm not sure patty cakes, to be honest. All right. So, if you want to see Gable gameplay, I will do some tomorrow on my stream. Since I've been streaming for 3 hours and 41... Furpo, I should be on the payroll for this. 3 hours and 41 minutes today. 3 hours and 41 minutes. This... And still over 160 people with no giveaways after the giveaways went away. That's right. People stayed for the Gable content. Actually, guys, thanks for being here today. I really hope you enjoyed today. Now that your vid is over and we homies. Yes, do it, Lee. Like, literally, go after that with, like, the best thing you can. Like, I'm not even playing. Record it, and we will make some amazing memes out of it. We will do fun stuff with it. Legitimately. No problem, guys. Instead, I paid them, right? I paid them. Gable or cable content? Maybe we'll get both, Yojo. Honestly, I had a lot of fun. It's kind of ridiculous. Lee, please do. This could be super fun. I could start a whole new series of crappy cards that Lee can beat, and I'll pretend like you're not winning all the time. Like, I'll, like, no-sell it. Like, you'll hit me for, like, 20 million, and I'll just, like, no-sell it. Like, pff, that ain't nothing. Wait till you see me. I did. I paid them $20 for this stream. I did get 2 videos out of it, though. Right? I keep my notoriety low on purpose. So, yeah, hopefully you guys had a good time. And we'll start doing this on Mondays, kind of like maybe review the week, go over the stuff on the what do you call it? Not blog, the thing where people talk. You did not have a good time, Space Plum? Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, other than I'm not a good streamer anyway, so I'm not surprised. Forum, that's it, thank you. Jim Jobber, forum. Yeah, I'll at minimum get a quarterback for the video, you're not wrong. You can follow me here on Twitch, where I stream 4 days a week, same time as this one. You're welcome, Doc Holiday. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. I do appreciate all you guys hanging out, like, a bunch. Is really, really cool. Yes, I did. Spin Zizzle for Shizzle. I did. I did do the Hundo Winnow. I did that a while ago before this nonsense, because Raw was on and stuff, and I didn't want people to feel like they had to stay for the giveaway. Who won? What was his name? I don't even remember. He was very thankful, though. He was super nice. I should remember that. Let me check my messages. It was 79 times 7 is who won. Ah, thanks, Big Love. He had a great time, but his phone died. That's all right. You can't make all the people happy all the time. How do you replace a strap? You go into your titles, you click replace, and you click remove. And it costs 8,000 strap parts if it's a legendary. I mean, his move charge is kind of high, but I can probably make something work. As long as I pick my opponents very carefully, I could probably get some really funny wins. Who's the boss? I don't know who the boss is. We'll talk a bunch about boss battle the whole rest of the week. Rocker Sean's going to be the guy. I think probably Striker Lashley could be really good too. Right off the bat, I'm not sure who else will be amazing, but Rocker Sean will be the guy. So, yeah, have a good night, guys. Rocker Sean, yeah. Striker HBK is the rocker one. I don't know. I don't know that it's obviously Dom. When you look at the recruiting requirements, here we go. What do we got? Jimmy, Bloodline. Jay, Bloodline. Roman, Bloodline. KO, Bloodline storyline. Sammy, Bloodline storyline. Yeah, Yojo, it does. So I think odds are it's Sammy solo or a new Roman. That's my guess. It could also be a new KO too. But yeah, Derek talked about them earlier. Shield Breaker. Here's an awesome Shield Breaker. And you should have him leveled up already. He'd be a really good one. If for somehow you pulled Ridge, Ridge would be really good with the Titan plate. For sure. Paul Heyman would be great. I would pop for Paul Heyman, not gonna lie. Chaotic kind of sucks. Aggressive, there's a lot. Corbin, decent one for free-to-play option. Dusty, Taker, Shamrock, Cena as well is decent. Like this. So yeah, there's some options. Yeah, the immobiles aren't going to bother Honky Tonk Man early either, so they won't bother him. But we'll talk about it more on my stream. I'm tired. I wasn't planning on streaming 4 hours, so we'll talk more about it tomorrow. And I'll get a video out at least towards the later end of the week on Boss like I normally do, guys. So thanks a lot, guys. Really appreciate it. Awesome you stayed so long. I had a good time. Right, Zandel? Take care, guys.